SUV, but you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Pathstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Pathstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856-283-0066. Pathstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
So you say you had some of the best chicken and fish in the tri-state? Well, if you ain't had 3 B's fish and wings, then you lying to yourself. Go get you some of that fish and wings at 3 B's. They're located at Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey, Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. They're located again on Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey, Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. 3 B's Fish and Wings. Hey, y'all, come see what the buzz is about. 3 B's Fish and Wings, Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey. He's there Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Make sure you tell the brother that IMD sent you for the hookup. 3 B's Fish and Wings. Come see what the buzz is about. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, serving you from Camden, New Jersey to Trenton, New Jersey, and everything in between. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. We're live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Wake Up Show. Wake up, y'all. Let's go.
Yo, what's good, Joe? This is Craig G from the legendary Juice Crew. Right now, you are checking out the Wake Up Show every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. with your host, IMD, on WCMD Media Radio. Make sure you check us out. One love.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. This your homeboy Tash from the Alcoholics, man. And right about now, I'm tuned in to the Wake Up Show. Wake Up Show every Monday through Friday, 9 to 1 p.m. with the homeboy, IMD. You already know we all up in it every week, 9 to 1, WCMD Radio.
This is Whittington Still, and you're listening to The Wake Up Show with the one and only IMD on WCMD Media. So sit back and enjoy.
For the blessings I've been so afraid of losing you. I haven't really been myself. In spite of everything you put me through, I couldn't love nobody else. Out here flexing like everything's alright, when I know that this ain't what you want. Guess I'm not your type, read between the lines. I think you'd rather be alone. About to pull the trigger. Time for me to cut you off. My heart is getting bitter. So I guess it's time to cut my loss. Hey. Who cares what my heart say? It's getting in the way. About to pull the trigger. Cause it's time for me to cut you off. Gotta pull that trick. Gotta pull that trigger. Gotta pull that trick. Gotta pull that trigger. Boy, I want it back. Everything I gave to you. Can't believe I ever fell for that. Told me that you were the truth. Boy, you know you lie. You don't treat me right. Now I gotta get you out of my head. Guess I'm not the type, there's no need to cry, cause I'ma get over it. About to pull the trigger. Time for me to cut you off. My heart is getting bitter. So I guess it's time to cut my loss. Hey. Who cares what my heart say? It's getting in the way. About to pull the trigger. Cause it's time for me to cut you off. Gotta pull that trick. Gotta pull that trigger. Gotta pull that trick. Gotta pull that trigger. Cause it's getting in the way.
Good morning out there.
About to pull the trigger.
Good morning, Mike Bloom. Good morning, Evan Rich. Good morning, House. Good morning, Dotson. Dotson, I ain't seen your ass in a while. How you doing, man? I hope you're all right. Good morning out there. This is a Thankful Thursday. It is a Thankful Thursday, so y'all know what that means. It is time for you to get in the comments. Tell me what you're thankful for this morning. It could be something big. It could be something small. But whatever it is, put it in the comments, because why? It's a Thankful Thursday. What you thankful for, Dotson? Hey, what happened?
Thankful for the blessing. I'm 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 thankful for
be something. Feel free to put it in the comments this morning. Michael Bloom writes, I had a dream about you, bruh. The show was packed and they had a food line around the corner. Well, who was selling the damn food? You had it loud as shit. Thank Haas. DJ A turned it down. You can hear me if I talk in the mic like this, though. I'm trying not to.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Briggs Pryor writes, Patrick Beverly's a bum. We'll talk about it in sports. Briggs can't wait to get into sports news. All right, we getting it together. What are you thankful for on this Thankful Thursday? Feel free to put it in the comments this morning.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
That worked. It is a Thankful Thursday right here on the Wake Up Show. What are you thankful for this morning out there? It could be something small or it could be something big, but whatever it is, put it in the comments. It's a Thankful Thursday right here on the Wake Up Show. So we got a great show lined up for y'all today. We do have a great show lined up for y'all today. All right, we're going to pay some bills, and then when we come back on the other side, we're going to give you your weather forecast for today. Weather forecast for today, celebrity birthday shout-outs, sports news of the day. 9:30 is our double play gospel song of the day. We're going to feature Todd Delaney today. Coming up at 10 a.m. is our Billboard Top 10. Billboard Top 10. 10:30 is our interview with Lotus RL. She'll be on the couch today. Can't wait to have her in studio. 11 a.m. is the end of the jam with DJ A, sponsored by IMD Entertainment. Trying to pay some bills. We'll be back on the other side to get this show started. You're tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Hey, Tri-State area, do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV, but you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit? Then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Pathstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident. Justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Pathstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856-283-0066. Pathstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
So you say you had some of the best chicken and fish in the tri-state? Well, if you ain't had 3 B's Fish and Wings, then you lying to yourself. Go get you some of that fish and wings at 3 B's. They're located at Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey, Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. They're located again on Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey, Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. 3 B's Fish and Wings. Hey, y'all, come see what the buzz is about. 3 B's Fish and Wings, Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey. He's there Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Make sure you tell the brother that IMD sent you for the hookup. 3 B's Fish and Wings. Come see what the buzz is about. All right, we are back with the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Please visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are definitely serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to California, and every city and state and town in between. You are tuned in to the Wake Up Show this morning. It is a Thankful Thursday right here on the Wake Up Show, so feel free to get in these comments this morning. Let us know what you're thankful for. We want to show some thankfulness. Mike Boone writes, thankful for waking up to the Wake Up Show, bruh. Thank you so much. Good morning, Nancy. Rick Pryor writes, good morning, IMD. I'm thankful for you, IMD, and Arnold Show. Thank you so much. Nancy writes, I'm thankful to be on this side of the dirt. I know that's right, Nancy. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. It is time for weather forecast. Weather forecast for the tri-state area. Today's weather forecast, man, it's going to be a little different than what it has been with this oppressive heat all week. It's going to get a little better. The temperatures are not going to be as high, but they're calling for a thunderstorm, flash flood watch, high of 89, low of 68. Again, today's weather forecast for the tri-state area, they're calling for thunderstorms throughout the day, a flash flood watch, high of 89 degrees, low of 68 degrees, with a 90% chance of precipitation tonight. Again, today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is thunderstorms, flash flood watch, high of 89, low of 68, 90% chance of precipitation tonight. So it's going to be pretty much thunderstorms and raining all day today. It did rain pretty good last night to cool it off. So, yeah, welcome to summertime, y'all. And it's the first of the month, so happy first of the month. Got that food stamps? You got that check? Holla at your boy. Holla at me. Let me see something. Let me hold something. It's a Thankful Thursday. Feel free to get in the comments. Some of y'all thankful for the food stamps today, huh? Some of y'all thankful for it, huh? First of the month. We got a great show lined up for y'all, so might as well get into our birthday shout-outs this morning. Anybody celebrating the birthday? If it's your birthday, it's your Earth Day. Feel free to put your name in the comments. Mike Boone writes, it's a mama day. That's what they call it in San Diego. It's Mama's Day. You got them checks. Turn your lights on. Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there celebrating your birthday. If it's your birthday, it is definitely your Earth Day. Make sure you put your name in the comments so we can give you a big shout out. My man Will Trax, he'll be on the show tomorrow. Shout out to Will Trax. He'll be on the show tomorrow. He's on his way to Philly this weekend with Rob Bass, live concert in Philadelphia, 4th of July weekend. It's a 4th of July weekend. It's the first of the month. It's a Thankful Thursday. We got a lot going on, y'all. Turn your lights on. Good morning, Yoga Mind Bob 50. Happy Thursday. Turn your lights on. What you thankful for, Yoga Mind Bob 50? Turn your lights on. I'm thankful for the air conditioner. I'm thankful for Central Air. Thank God for Central Air. I don't give a damn about nothing else, but I'm thankful for Central Air. How the hell did we used to survive with box fans back in the day?
Somebody shine a light on them.
What you mean? Hey, come on, hey, it wasn't so this hot. It wasn't this hot in the 80s. It was so, hey. They talking about, I'm trying to figure out how the hell we survived. But we ain't had no Central Air. We had no Central Air in Parkside. I don't even think we had enough fans. I think we had like 1 or 2 fans throughout the whole house. We had no air conditioning. We damn sure had no air conditioning.
Follow me real quick.
How the hell did we survive in that heat like that?
Make room, let them work.
Stayed wet. That's what it was. Outside running around in the hose.
Let them work. Make room, 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 let them work.
Hey, Phyllis, pal. We are so excited to see you back watching the show, Phyllis. I would like to read what Phyllis wrote this morning. Phyllis wrote, good morning, everyone. I know I've been away from the show for a while, but I've been going through a lot of things. Sorry, IMD, I didn't make it to see you. I should be back in New Jersey real soon. You don't have to apologize to me, Phyllis. We're just happy that you're back watching the show this morning.
Turn your lights on.
Mike Boone writes, I'm thankful I'm not home at this time.
Turn your lights on.
Weather matters.
Turn your lights
That's
on.
the thing, weather. I'm going to hurt
Turn your
you.
lights on.
Phyllis Powell writes, I am very thankful for your prayers, my life, health, and strength, and happy birthday. Happy 20th to my daughter, Veronica. Happy birthday to your daughter, Veronica, today, Phyllis. Phyllis' daughter, Veronica, turns 20 years old today. Happy birthday, Queen.
Shine a light on them.
Anybody else out there celebrating a birthday? Maybe it's not your birthday, but maybe it's your daughter's, your son's, your co-worker, your baby mama, your baby daddy, and them.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them. Now hold up. Now the birthday person in the middle. Keep the birthday
Is the birthday
person
party in the middle?
Right?
Put them in the middle and shine a light on them. Mike, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm not going to read that.
Make room.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Make room. Let them work.
Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there celebrating your birthday.
Let them work.
Make room, let them work. Make room, let them work.
Make room.
All right, DJ, hey, let's get into these celebrity birthday shout-outs.
Let them work. Somebody
We got a
shout
few
light.
good celebrity birthday shout-outs today. All right, let's start with our actors. We have actor Dan Aykroyd. Actor Dan Aykroyd turns 68 today. Actor Andre Braugher turns 58 today. Actor Andre Braugher turns 58 today. Actress Pamela Anderson. I still tickle that booty. Actress Pamela Anderson. She a whore, though. She done smashed by a lot of dudes. I don't know if I want to hit that. Actor Pamela Anderson turns 53 years old today. Happy B-Day, Iron Mike. Is Mike Tyson's birthday today? I didn't see it on my thing. I don't know, y'all. That might have been yesterday, Reese. But we'll give him a happy belated birthday. We wasn't here yesterday. All right, so happy birthday to Plows P. Plies P. Plows P. Edward. Edward. Hey, you just don't. You trip me out when you don't know who the hell we talking about. Plies P is a rapper. Hey, I know you know who he is. Plies. Plies. P-L-I-E-S. Plies. I call him Plies P. Plies is 44 years old today. You got something from him? Of course not. Well, go ahead and give it to us. Missy Elliott turns 49 today. Happy birthday, Missy Elliott. You got Missy Elliott? Happy birthday to Missy Elliott, turns 49 years old today. Happy birthday, Missy Elliott, turns 49 years old today. That's all you gave us of her?
What's happening, homie? This is Lil Woe Plies, man. Hey, Payne, I want you to tell about your show, homie. And I'm going to tell him about mine, dog.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you my shawty. Cause I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my shorty.
Happy birthday, Plies turned 44. Missy Elliott turns 49. All right, rest in peace, Princess Diana. Today would have been her birthday. Princess Di would have been celebrating her birthday today as well, too. So rest in peace to Princess Diana. She would be celebrating her birthday today, too. All right, we got some birthday shout-outs on the board. Carmen Burrell writes, good morning, everyone, and happy birthday to my cousin, Tanya. And I am thankful that they let Bill Cosby go, and I hope he gets everything he lost back. All right, well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Bill Cosby today. We're definitely going to talk about Bill Cosby being released from, if you've been living under a rock and you ain't been watching social media, Bill Cosby got released from jail yesterday. The memes on social media is crazy as hell. Now I'm definitely going to dig into this Bill Cosby story this morning. We got Lotus Orel coming up on the show, and we're going to be talking about that too, because I just want to know, okay, I'm not going to say Bill Cosby was innocent. I'm just going to say the shit he did it in the 70s. And if they was going to get him, they should have got him in the 70s. But before y'all start praising and dancing that Bill Cosby is out, he did admit to raping them white women. I'm just going to put that out there. I understand they ain't have enough evidence, and the reason why his conviction was overturned is because the judge thought there was too much back stuff coming up in the trial. But I'm just gonna say this: if you don't think Bill Cosby them white women, then something wrong with you. In the black community, we love sweeping under the rug our pedophiles, and I'm just gonna put it out there. All right, I'm not calling Bill Cosby a pedophile or nothing, but Bill Cosby slipped pills in women's drinks. Oprah Winfrey even said one time she went to his house, had some tea, and was feeling kind of funny. So she got up and left. So don't come on this show this morning with all this Bill Cosby, free Bill Cosby, shout out to Bill Cosby. I'm cool with him being free, the old man. That shit was old news. But don't act like he ain't Bill Cosby women. Don't act like that. Don't act like Michael Jackson wasn't touching little boys because we loved him. And I love Michael Jackson too. Don't act like because Michael Jackson got off on that trial that he. So first of all, I'm gonna say this to people: just because somebody gets off on something, don't mean they ain't do it. So I'm just gonna put that out there. And another thing: just because somebody goes to jail for something doesn't mean they did it. So I'm just gonna put that out there. So before y'all start having a big party that Bill Cosby was released, let's be real: he did rape women. Now I don't know about you, but I got 2 daughters, so that means something to me. All right, that especially the way he did it. The way he did it. He invited you over, he befriended you, and then he dropped something in your drink. So we all know this. In the in one of the depositions, he admitted to it. He paid money to these white women, and this is why I love Camille. Shout out to Camille, his wife, because I promise you, back in the 70s, when Bill Cosby was doing this trifling shit, Camille was probably telling him, "You better leave them white women alone, Bill. Bill, you better leave them white women alone. It's going to come back and get you." Now, here we are, 2020, 2019. That shit came back and bit him in the ass. That's why Camille held the fort down. Camille didn't run on him. She knew what the fuck Bill was doing. Don't get it twisted, y'all. She knew what Bill was doing. And she probably told Bill, "Leave them white women alone, Bill." And Bill kept saying, "They're just doing a little fun," and throwing a little shit in their drinks, smashing them off. And then this shit came back and bite him in the ass. Now, I'm happy that the man's home. He's a legend in our community. He's an iconic figure. I'm not going to hate on that. But y'all not going to come on here this morning talking about he ain't do shit. He did shit. And what he did was unacceptable. Now, had he should have been prosecuted today for the shit he did in the 70s? Probably not. That was my thing with it. Probably not. But let's not act like Bill Cosby wasn't out here dropping pills in bitches' drinks. We're not going to do that, Black America. See, the problem with us is our heroes are our heroes no matter what. We do not want to look at our heroes as something different than our heroes. So, and Bill Cosby was our family man. Bill Cosby was the first black man on TV that I looked at that wasn't a thug, a killer, or a drug dealer. His character was a successful black man in a successful community with a successful black woman with a successful black family. That's the first character I ever saw. We all of us, most of all the Black America, our first successful family was the Bill Cosby Show. So we get all that, y'all. But stop being blinded because what you see on TV and how he portrayed himself on TV. That's why they called actors. They act real fucking well. So I'm not going to come on the show today. When I saw it, I was happy for Bill being released, but I'm not going to be like the sue. Now they got people talking about, can he sue the state of Pennsylvania? He did the shit. It was just overturned. He still did the shit. And if you want to debate this morning, the board is there. I'm not running nowhere. Bill Cosby is a molester. Bill Cosby is a raper. I don't care what y'all say. Now, you might want to clean it up because you love him and you like the fucking pudding. That don't make him less of a raper. He raped white women in the 70s, in the 80s. Yeah, he might have chilled in the 1900s, in the 2000s, 90s, but that don't make it okay. He still did that shit. So miss me with this celebrating Bill Cosby this morning. Ain't no fucking celebrating on somebody that raped girls and women. Fuck wrong with y'all. I'm not celebrating his ass. I'm not mad at him that he's out. I'm not saying he should stay the fuck in there, but you ain't gonna see me throwing no goddamn Bill Cosby party. Fuck wrong with y'all. Yeah, so let's be real with it. All right, Dotson, we can have this conversation all day. Dotson gonna write, let me ask you this, where did he learn that from? That's what they were doing in Hollywood at the time. I'm not saying where he learned it from. I'm not saying who taught it to him. I'm saying he was doing the shit. And here's what I'm gonna stop. This is what I'm gonna stop y'all from doing. Stop thinking because other people did it, that means it's okay. Remember when we was children and your mama told you, just because so-and-so did it don't mean you should do it. So why are we giving him a pass because that's what they did in Hollywood? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. So it's okay because other actors did it. Other actresses did it. They were slipping pills in bitches' drinks and raping them. It's okay Bill Cosby did it. Come on. Y'all trip me out sometimes, man. That's why I love y'all watching, but y'all trip me out sometimes when your thought process is you got blinders on because of who the man is. I get it. He's a powerful figure in our black community. I get it. But it doesn't mean he wasn't raping white women. That's all I'm saying. The reason why I don't think he should have went to jail for it is because of so long ago. Why these white women ain't been come out and talk about it. That's the only thing that I didn't like about it. I didn't like the fact that now all of a sudden in 2020 or 2019, whatever it is the story came out, these bitches ain't want to talk about it in the 80s. So I get that part. Mike Boone, the evidence was there. He did do it. He said it in a deposition. He admitted to it. So I'm not looking for evidence. I'm going by what he said in the deposition. If you read the deposition, Bill Cosby admitted to putting pills in women's drinks. He admitted to the shit, y'all. So, and then Mike, you are right. If they're going to lock him up, then they might as well lock up Carly B ass because she did the same fucking thing. She used to do it to rob dudes back in the day. And she talked about it. But I don't hear nobody saying, let's lock our Carly B's ass up. You don't want to hear about that shit. All right, let's get into our sports news. That was our open discussion this morning, but y'all decided you wanted to bring it up now. So let me stop letting y'all run the show. All right, it's time for sports news of the day, DJ.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right, sports news of the day. I know you can't hear me because I got the shit muted, Carmel. Come on, y'all. Don't start fucking with me this morning. Miss Carmel Burrell, sometimes I mute my microphone so you can't hear shit I'm saying. All right? Because some shit I'm saying I don't want you to hear, Miss Carmel. All right? But just know we got it over here. Thank you, Star G. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you can you hear me now, Carmel? I mute the microphone because I don't want you to hear me. But thank you. I hope you can hear me now. It's time for sports news of the day. All I know is Bill Cosby raped them bitches. NBA scores from yesterday.
Yesterday, the Suns beat the Clippers 130-103.
Carmel, you can hear me now? I kept talking, so yes, you can hear me. Where y'all at on the board? Good morning, Yoga Mind Bots. He writes, I'm glad he's out. Bill Cosby, stay away from drinks and women. He need to. Shit. He need to stay away from. Now, look, we're going to get back. We can talk about it all day on the show, but it's time for sports news. All right, it's time for sports news of the day. So we're going to kick it off in the NBA last night. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns, baby. Yeah, I'm a Sixers fan. You know, I've been heartbroken, but I love to see I want to see Chris Paul get a ring. And my man Devin Booker, University of Kentucky, showed his ass last night. Light skin power activate. Because he showed his ass last night. The Clippers, bye-bye Clippers. Playoff P, wasn't playoff P last night. Phoenix put it on that ass last night. And then little punk ass Barkley, whatever that little boy named, little ugly motherfucker, gonna push Chris Paul in the back at the end of the game. Mad as shit. Mad as shit, wasn't he? Where you at? Where you at, Briggs? Now you want to Briggs make me sick. Briggs, you get in these damn comments talking sports news before we even talk sports news. Now we talking sports, we can't find your ass nowhere. So last night, the Phoenix Suns got rid of the LA Clippers in the Western Conference Finals to make their way to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1993. They beat the Clippers last night bad, 130-103. Put a whooping on that ass. And then near the end, little ugly boy gonna get mad and push Chris Paul in the back. Mike Boone said he out of the league for that push. He pushed the wrong player. Well, he is mad, though. He is real mad yesterday. So the Phoenix said, well, be mad to fucking home. Bye-bye, Clippers. All right, so we got one half of the finals complete. Western Conference will be represented by the Phoenix Suns. They had a great season this year, man. And I'm looking forward to this because Phoenix has never won an NBA championship. So we're going to make some history this year. I don't want to see Atlanta go there. I'd rather see Milwaukee against Phoenix than Atlanta against Phoenix. But I don't know. It would be hype if Atlanta got there because of their point guard is the young phenom. And then you got Chris Paul, the Asian veteran point guard. So they would hype it up in that aspect. But I still want to see Milwaukee. Speaking of Milwaukee, they play Atlanta tonight. The series is tied 2-2. They're back in Milwaukee tonight with a pivotal game 5. So we'll be watching. That's our NBA news for today. WNBA Sports.
Welcome back.
Like I tell you guys, we don't just do the men. We do NBA, but we also give you the WNBA news for today as well. Got to keep supporting our ladies. Keep supporting, especially the beautiful LA Sparks. That whole team is fine. Hey, don't knock it until you try it, y'all. All right, so WNBA scores yesterday. The Sky beat the Wings 91-81 yesterday. The Lynx beat the Mercury 82-76. And the Aces beat the Sparks 99-75 yesterday. Today's WNBA game as follows. We only have one game on schedule today. We have the Sun against the Fever today at 7 p.m. There is your WNBA news for today. NBA, Major League Baseball scores. Major League Baseball scores.
Welcome back.
Lost to the Brewers 15-7.
All right, it's time for Major League Baseball scores from yesterday. Major League Baseball scores from yesterday as follows. All right, the Diamondbacks lost to the Cardinals last night 7-4. The Cubs lost to the Brewers 15-7. The Rockies beat the Pirates 6-2. The Nationals beat the Rays 15-6. The Tigers beat the Indians 9-4. My New York Yankees lost to the Angels last night 11-8. The Marlins beat the Phillies 11-6. The Mariners beat the Blue Jays 9-7. The Padres beat the Reds 7-5. The Red Sox beat the Royals 6-2. The Tigers beat the Indians yesterday 7-1. The Braves beat the Mets 20-2. The White Sox beat the Twins 13-3. Blew them out. The Orioles beat Houston Astros last night 5-2, and the Angels lost to the Oakland Athletics last night 3-1. Major League Baseball games for today. The Angels will take on my New York Yankees at a 1:05 game. I'll be home in time to watch it. Yankees are playing the Angels today. First pitch is 1:05 in the Bronx. The Mariners will take on the Blue Jays at 1:07, matinee game. The Red Sox will also take on Kansas City Royals at 1:10, also a matinee game. The Twins will have a matinee game today as well against the White Sox. First pitch 2:10. The Rangers will take on the Oakland Athletics in the afternoon game, 3:37 first pitch. This evening, your Philadelphia Phillies will host the Florida Marlins at 6:05. The Brewers will take on the Pirates at 7:05. The Dodgers will head to D.C. to take on the Nationals at 7:05. The Padres will head to Cincinnati to take on the Reds. First pitch, 7:10. Houston will take on the Cleveland Indians at 7:10. The Mets will take on the Braves. First pitch, 7:20. The Cardinals will take on the Rockies. First pitch, 8:40. The Giants will take on the Diamondbacks for our final Major League Baseball game tonight. Their first pitch is at 9:40. And also in baseball news, last night, the College World Series Baseball wrapped up. The Mississippi State Bulldogs beat the University of Vanderbilt last night to capture their first World Series championship in college basketball. We're talking college baseball. So last night, college baseball ended their season with the Mississippi State victory over Vanderbilt. They played a best out of three series for the national championship in college baseball. So congratulations to Mississippi State. And you know what, made me like your quarterback a little bit better the other night. See, I watch baseball. So I've been watching the World Series of baseball all week. And the first game, Vanderbilt beat Mississippi State, and they said Mississippi State fans were calling racial slurs to the parents of some players from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt got a few black people on the team. So I said, well, let me tune in and watch the next game. So the next night, which was, because they finished last night, which was Wednesday. So Tuesday night, I'm watching the game. Mississippi State represented in Omaha. See, in college baseball, they all go to Omaha, Nebraska to play the World Series. It's not at your field or their field. It's at Omaha, Nebraska. It's a neutral field. But you would have thought they was playing in Mississippi, the way Mississippi State took over that fucking stadium. Now, your boy, your quarterback went to Mississippi State, right? Dak Prescott. So he's at the game Tuesday in the stands with his clear people. I ain't mad at you, Dak. So he's in the stands with his clear people, and he's cheering on Mississippi State. One of the Mississippi State players hit a foul ball. Ball went in the air. Dude caught the ball who was on a lower level from Dak. Dak was up a little higher. The boy was down on the lower level. So when he caught the ball, he looked up at Dak, and Dak said, throw it up here to me, and I'll sign it. And it wasn't a kid. He was a grown man. So the grown man threw the ball up to Dak. He signed the bitch, and he threw it back down to him. I said, you know what? I kind of like Dak Prescott a little bit for that, because he could have been a dickhead. He could have been like, you ain't no kid. And then why would I sign a baseball? I'm a football player. But he did that. And that baseball is going to be meant something because it was signed by a football player, baseball. He got him to sign a baseball at the World Series game. So shout out to Dak Prescott. I'm not a hater, even though I'm an Eagles fan. I don't like the Cowboys, but I show love when love is presented. Yeah. And Dak did a good thing at the World Series of baseball. Yeah,
that's the way it should be.
Yeah, it made me like him a little bit now. I'm still going to want the Eagles to bust his ass when we play him, but now I ain't going to talk shit about him like I used to. So shout out to Dak Prescott and shout out to the Mississippi State Bulldogs for capturing their first ever World Series college baseball championship. Shout out to Mississippi State. So that was dope during the week, in baseball news. All right, so our Miss Lotus should be here in a few minutes. She just texted me and said she's very close. So I'm gonna go out to her. All right, DJ A, we can get on. You got my Todd Delaney double play gospel song? Yeah, I sent you two. I sent you one yesterday and one this morning. Yeah. You know what, starring y'all Dallas Cowboy fans? Start talking about you learned finally. Phil is talking about I love the Cowboys. I'm not saying none of that shit. I like Dak Prescott because of the gesture he did at the baseball game. That's as far as I'm going with it, okay, y'all? You ain't don't be trying to convert me. I'm not being no Cowboys fan. That shit ain't going to happen. DJ A is a Cowboys fan for y'all, okay? They're your Cowboy fan over there. All right, so let's get into the gospel song of the day. Each and every day around the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. Today, now last night, this is a new one. Actually, I was watching TV. I was watching the morning news show, and they had Todd Delaney on there with his new song. It's the first one I sent you. You got it? I sent it to you yesterday. That's why I send you shit early, man. Come on, A. All right, we got dead air here. Give me something. Which one do you have? All right, give me Victory right now, and then I'm going to send this back to you. All right, we'll go to Victory. All right, we're gonna start it off with Victory. Todd Delaney, we're going to double play him today. Todd Delaney, Victory, gospel song of the day right here on the Wake Up Show. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Stand against the Lord. No one can, no one will. Who will stand against the King? No one can, no one will. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. So who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one yes. Who can stand? Who can stand against the King? Nobody can. No one can. No one will. No one will. So the victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to say the victory belongs. Yes, it does. You say the victory belongs to Jesus. Yes, it does. We put it all on your shoulders now. Victory belongs. So we put our trust in you. So we put our hope in you. This is the part I love singing. You will provide us. I find my victory. Yes, Jesus. I'm forever victorious. And forever I win. The victory is in you, Jesus. You will deliver. You will provide alone. I find safety. I find my peace in your Jesus. And forever victorious. Forever we win. Hallelujah. It says the victory belongs to Jesus. Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. The victory belongs to you, Lord. No matter what it looks like now. No matter what it feels like now. Come on. You know that the victory belongs to your King. Open up your mouth. Reach up your hand. It belongs to you, Lord. It belongs to you. Come on, if you got it, catch it right here. Say the victory belongs to Jesus. 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 Just be on the throne. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs. Let's out your hands everywhere. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to you. 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 Come on, tell the world. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory. I know that we've been through some things, but declare it now. Say, Doesn't matter what I used to be. Say this. They might have said that it was cancer. It doesn't matter. Guess who the victory belongs to? Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him. Really soft, Demond, really soft. Victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him.
Victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him. Crystals.
Victory belongs to him.
Yes, Lord.
The victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him.
Jesus, thank you.
The victory belongs to him.
Kiki.
Victory belongs to him. The victory belongs to him.
Yes, God.
The victory belongs to him. Oh, the victory belongs to him.
Ill.
The victory belongs to him. Victory belongs to him. All the victory belongs to you. All the victory belongs to you.
Marquitas.
Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you. Yeah, victory belongs. It all belongs to you. Victory belongs. It all belongs to you.
Norman. Victory belongs to Jesus. The victory belongs to you. I know the victory belongs to you. Yeah, victory belongs to you. Come here, Ron Poindexter. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you. I know the victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you. Victory belongs to you.
All right, that's my man Todd Delaney. Victory belongs to you. Gospel song of the day right here on the Wake Up Show. We got Lotus RL in the studio with us this morning. We're gonna do an interview with her on her book, The Masculinity and Femininity Energies, A Guide to Healing Relationships by Tanya. What's your last name?
That's Capru. That's French, but it's language.
I'm not even gonna say nothing to you about something French. Never mind. I tried that already. That's not funny, so we're going to leave that alone. But we have her in the studio. We're going to do a quick interview with her. She got offended by me this morning about calling her a French whore, but her last name is French, so we'll figure that out later, y'all. So she didn't think that was a joke, so I don't want to ruffle her feathers this morning. So we'll just get into the interview, and then we can get back to the show, because we do have another gospel song to get into. We have the Billboard Top 10 to get into. We have the End of the Morning Jam with DJ A to get into. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and get her interview done, and we can talk about what she needs to talk about. And then we can get back to this crazy ass show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. All right, hey, can I get the mic, say? So I don't need mine at all, right? Okay. Give me some music, please.
Driving alone, go past your house. Know something is wrong, cause you've been missing out. No good morning messages for days. Oh. Driving alone, go past your house. Know something is wrong, cause you've been missing out. No good morning messages for days.
No. Well, we can address it then, is what I'm saying. It wasn't that serious. If you guys are all right, let me just be when Miss Lotus came in, I smelled her perfume and I said, "Ooh, Miss Lotus in here smelling like a French whore." And she got very offended at me. She got offended where she was even threatening to walk out of the interview if I didn't apologize to her. So now that we're on air, I'm going to let you know, when she came in the room, I smelled her perfume and I said, "Ooh, you smelling like a French whore," being jokative to her, but she didn't think it was funny. So she thought it was an insult to her. So has anybody ever heard that slogan, "You smell like a French whore"? I mean, I apologize. I wasn't trying to be rude to you or call you a whore. I think that's the word that fucked you up, huh?
I just think that it's not appropriate for someone you don't know on that level to say something like that. I'm coming to your show. It's my first time meeting you. I'm coming in a professional capacity. I don't find that funny. And a French whore couldn't afford my perfume if they tried.
But when she pulled up, she said we look like an abandoned building. But I didn't get offended.
I did not say the building looked abandoned. The parking lot. I didn't see any cars out there. I didn't see anybody.
My car's sitting right there.
I don't know what your car looked like.
It's still a car, though, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. Listen, I didn't see your car.
Oh, let me just say this. I didn't get offended when you said our building looked like
I said the parking lot.
Okay, let's get into this interview. We got Lotus RL hanging out with us. Rael, I'm sorry. She has the secret of the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, can you talk about that for us for a minute?
Yes. So this is the perfect example of why I wrote the book, is because men are from Mars and women are from Venus, pretty much. We think differently. We respond differently. So the way a man will interpret information or something might be funny to him, a woman will hear something different. That's not funny to her. Okay. So the book is designed to help men get out of their caveman mentality and become a little more sympathetic or empathetic to women. It's also designed.
Can you hear her, eh?
It's also designed so that women can understand the needs of a man, and can know how to relate to them. Okay. So that's what it is. It's kind of like we're all different, and this is the way for us to come together. This is why it's the perfect timing, because it does happen that way.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm a funny guy.
I've seen your jokes before I went to your show. Yes, and you know how you.
So wait a minute. Now I'm gonna get offended. Now I'm gonna get offended.
We want to talk about my book.
No, wait a second. Now I'm going to get offended.
You talked about my mama in a way that on Mother's Day, and I told you about that. I said, "You're lucky, mama. was a good sport.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Now I got to back up here. I think you got a problem with how I do jokes and how I talk. Now, let me be real with y'all. She came in this morning and I said she smells like a French whore, and she got very, very upset about that. And I was just joking. Now I'm thinking she never heard me do comedy before, so maybe she don't know I'm that raw. Now you just said to me, you seen me, but wait a second.
I didn't find that funny.
Wait, can you just let me finish here?
Go ahead.
If you seen me perform before, right? Those of y'all that are watching this show, you seen me on stage and do comedy before, you know what my comedy's like, right? So if you know what my comedy is like, why would you be offended by me calling you a French whore?
Why is it so difficult for you to hear what I said?
It's not difficult.
And to let it go. You're offended by that. I'm offended.
Right? I'm just curious to know.
That I'm offended. But if I tell you, that's just like if a woman tells a man, stop, I don't want to be touched.
Oh, that's different.
No, it's not. It's the same thing. A verbal assault is the same thing as a physical assault or touching someone. If someone tells
that was a verbal assault?
No, I'm saying if I'm uncomfortable and I tell you,
I got you.
Hey, brother, I said to you, are you a man of God? You said, yes. I'm a woman of God. I don't think that's appropriate. That's what I'm saying. I'm dialoguing with you. I'm communicating with you. I'm not.
Well, this is why you're here, because I want to talk about, because I think some women get too sensitive, to be honest with you.
No, I just think
some women are too sensitive about things.
I don't agree.
I say it about gays. I have gay friends. No, let me explain to you what I mean by this. A gay man can come in here and call you a bitch right now, and you think it's cute.
No, I would not.
Most women do. Maybe you don't, or you're just saying that for the show.
No, that's why. If you know Lotus,
okay, hold on, Lotus. Most women, when a gay guy calls them a bitch, it's cute. It's hey bitch, and they bitching together. But if I call a woman a bitch, it ain't cute.
So
do you get what I'm saying, though?
I get what you're saying. It's kind of like you say, like when white people say, "Oh, well, you guys call each other the N-word," but if I say it, I can't say it.
Exactly.
But why is that? So it's okay. Why is that? Are you okay with a white person calling you the N-word?
No. Right. But here's the difference. So why would let me finish. I'm not okay with nobody calling me a nigga.
I'm not okay with anyone calling me
white or black.
I'm not okay with anyone calling me the B-word.
I'm not okay. So if a gay guy called you a bitch, you wouldn't be cool with that? No. Hey, bitch, they don't approach you like that?
No, they don't approach me like that.
I think you're making it up. But
no, I'm not. If you know me out there, everybody knows how I get down. That's who Lotus Rael is. I am about respect. I'm about taking care of myself, and I'm about representing a woman of higher standard and finerhood. We don't want that. A lot of women don't. I mean, I think what the problem is a lot of men are used to a certain type of woman, and then when they meet a different kind of woman who has higher standards or who has class or who says, no, that's not okay, their masculine energy starts to puff up and they start pounding their chest.
Oh, you think that's what that is?
Oh, it's the ego. Absolutely. And that's why I wrote the book, because I want men to understand that not all women are the same. We don't all,
Not all men are the same.
Exactly. Not all men are the same. And that's the case too. But we have to be able to listen to our counterparts and hear what they're saying without our egos. And women have egos too. Without
of course y'all do.
In the way. Like, move that to the side and let's communicate. Let's talk about it. Let's chop it up.
Well, I'm sorry if you got offended if I called you a French whore. I wasn't trying to be rude.
You said you didn't call me that. You said I was smelling one.
That's exactly what I meant. I didn't literally call you a French whore. But it's a terminology that I use when someone's smelling. When I smell someone's perfume, I say you smell like a French whore, and it's not saying you're a whore.
I know I'm not, so that doesn't even offend me, that part. But I don't smell like one either.
You missing what it was? No. I get it. You just got offended by it. And
it's really upsetting because it's distracting from what I came to talk about.
No, it's actually a part of what we're talking about.
It is, but it's a little distracting from what I came to talk about. I didn't come to talk about, your joke and me being called that or whatever, or, whatever. I came to talk about relationships with men and women.
Well, that's what this is, relationships with men and women.
We're relating, but so we're having an argument, basically.
No, it's not an argument.
Come to argue.
It's not an argument. Don't think this is an argument. This is a disagreement. I made a comment that you didn't like, so we're trying to fix. Now the book is about men and women, right?
It is.
And disagreeing and agreeing.
Well, yeah, but
we're disagreeing about something, so that's perfectly. This is perfectly the topic.
So, ladies, if you're listening, I would like for you to comment, and if you think that IMD's comment was appropriate, y'all get in on the feed and comment.
Let's go see what they're saying.
And my people, what y'all saying, let me know what you think.
Let's see what they're saying, since I'm the bad guy today. What? What do you mean?
They're not.
I just made a comment. It is not about somebody's feeling it or nothing. Well, nobody's saying nothing, so how about that?
Okay.
Lily, come on up and see us. No, nobody. I just wanted to read the board. Nobody's commenting about anything. Okay. All right, so let's get back to the interview. Now that we got the French whore part out the way.
You're still going on with that.
No, I'm just saying.
You're still about to make me come out my bag and start saying stuff.
Let's talk about the book, Lotus.
Okay.
When did you write the book?
I wrote this book in 2010. Actually, this is
okay. So it's a book a decade old. It's a decade old.
This is the 11th anniversary of this book, and one of the reasons that happened is I was on a promotional tour with it. I was doing all these things. I messed around and got married. So I met my husband immediately after I wrote the book.
You got to keep that microphone.
The information in the book is valid. It does work. I was better able to work on myself, and then I met and married my husband, and then I kind of focused on that, rather than promoting the book. So this is the 11th year anniversary, and I was like, wow, during the pandemic, a lot of people are having problems with their relationships. You're stuck together with each other, so you need to figure out ways how to better communicate and understand things. So I wanted to talk about the 5 basic needs of a man and the 5 basic needs of a woman. This is not to say this.
Can I just say this without you getting offended? Because I always want to ask people this. I ask people this, so don't get offended when I say this. You asked me to come on this show, right?
Not really. I was recommended by someone.
Okay. You're on the show.
Yeah.
I need to ask you a question that I ask women and men who put together books.
Okay.
What make you qualified to tell people how to do a relationship?
Oh, okay. That's a valid question. I don't have a problem with that at all.
You looked at me like I was about to say something to cut your head off. What makes Lotus RL? Let me just rephrase my question, ladies and gentlemen. Why should we listen to you tell us about relationship advice?
Okay.
What gives you why do you have, and it's not, I don't want you to take this. I don't want you, because you've already got offended this morning, so I don't want you to get no more offended. I ask every woman or man who writes books on relationships, what qualifies you? Because I'm just gonna say why I say this. Mm-hmm. I don't recommend people that say I read the Steve Harvey book about relationships, because I say to people, what made Steve? Why is Steve Harvey the guru of marriage? Same thing with you. Why are you the guru? Why should we read a book by you about how our relationship should work?
Okay, that's a valid question. Let me answer that.
Mm-hmm.
So for starters, I am a sociologist.
Okay.
I have my master's in social work.
Spell sociologist.
You want me to spell it?
Yeah.
You spell it.
No, I didn't. You used it.
You spell it. I can spell, baby. You spell it. Listen. Okay. I went to Yeshiva University. I have my master's in social work. I've been a mental health therapist and family and child therapist for over 20 years.
Okay.
I've had a private practice for about 10 to 15 years.
Okay.
I'm a professor of sociology. I've worked at Keene. I've worked at Middlesex County College. I've worked at Morris College.
Okay.
As a professor of sociology. So that is studying humans in the social environment. So as a sociologist by trade and therapist, my job is to understand human behavior in the social environment, the dynamics of relationships between one another. And I have countless of couples that were coming to me for therapy, and they were having the same issues.
Were you a marriage counselor or therapist?
Yes.
How long were you doing that for?
About 15 years. Altogether, my career.
Did you save some marriages, or did you have some break up?
People save their own marriages.
No, I'm saying they come to you to get help, right?
Well, they come to me, but you can't. I was taught a long time ago, you can't help anyone.
Okay.
You are a guide to help people help themselves. Okay. I don't have that ego complex. What I do is I get people together and help them to air out their grievances and find a better way to listen to each other without getting offended.
Mm-hmm.
To work on themselves. 9 times out of 10, the problem is people say they're looking for somebody, but the problem's with them. It's not the other person. They're not ready. They're not emotionally mature enough yet to handle that kind of relationship. So a lot of the work we do is just deal with trauma. A lot of people have trauma that they just haven't dealt with. And that trauma impacts their ability to have a healthy relationship. So I work on that trauma first, and then we come together. Because you can't bring 2 people that are fighting each other together to just start talking about a marriage.
Yeah.
There's some issues underneath there. Like, sometimes.
How long you been married?
11 years.
Your first marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 11 years.
And it's not easy. I don't have a perfect marriage. I will never get up here and say, like a lot of people talk about relationships, they say, oh, I have a perfect relationship. No, we don't. We fight. We have our problems. We have our issues. I always say my husband's mean as a snake.
His who?
He's mean as a snake. I always say that. But he can also be as loving and as kind as he needs to be. He's learned a lot from me because, and that's not easy because I'm an alpha female.
Yeah, you think?
Well, listen. But that's okay. And I talk about this in the book. Why do some men are afraid of dating strong women?
No. All right, I want to get to that. Go ahead. Tell me, why do you think men are afraid to date strong women? And I'm going to give you my opinion on this.
So a lot of times with a strong Black woman is the number one thing they see is they revert to a little boy and they see their mother. They often project. If they had a very strong mother, if they were raised by a single parent, a single mother, that woman had to be strong out of necessity. If she had a man there that was actually balancing it out, that's why we need both male and women relationships. We need those foundations. She would have had to take on that necessity to go out there and be the provider and take on some of these masculine energy characteristics. Single mothers had to do that out of necessity. I know because I was a single mom for years. So the first thing is projection. They'll they see a strong woman, they immediately go back to their childhood when they was a little boy, and start beating their chest. You can't say that to me. How dare you?
Now wait a minute.
That's
Wait.
done.
Hold on. I need you to clarify what is the definition of a strong woman, first of all.
Okay.
What makes a woman a strong woman? Because I hear that term loosely when a lot of women say, and listen, this is why I want you on the show. And I need to say this to you so you don't get offended. You're not on the show for us to agree with everything we talk about,
That's
okay?
absolutely right.
I just want to say that so you don't get offended.
Nope.
Because I'm not going to agree everything you say.
I already know that.
And if there's some things I don't agree with, I'm going to voice. And if there's some things I do agree with, I'm going to say it with
Absolutely.
you.
I don't
But
have a problem with
I just want to say
that.
that before we continue with this interview. But I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you correctly. What defines a strong Black woman? Because I hear this loosely in our community, and I don't think every Black woman that considers herself a strong Black woman isn't a strong Black woman.
And
Let me
you
just
will
say
be
this.
correct.
Some women use that term loosely. I'm a strong Black woman as being a hard Black woman or a independent Black woman.
Yes.
So you tell me, what is the
Yes.
what makes a Black woman a strong Black woman?
So I'm glad you
What's the criteria of that?
I'm glad you actually mentioned that, because there is some discrepancies out there or some misinformation. Whereas a man will say and think that that's what a strong woman is, or a woman will think, oh, she's someone who is just independent. You could be independent and still not be strong.
Okay.
You can be mouthy, and that still doesn't make you strong. My definition of a strong Black woman is someone who is able to hold her stuff together.
Gotcha.
No matter what's going on. And she's even able to hold her man down if she has to.
So that's the definition of a strong Black woman.
No, not really. It's a part of it. Someone who is emotionally well.
Okay.
Someone who is able to see their flaws, but they also are not afraid of their strength. They are not a strong woman is not afraid of her masculine energy, but she also knows her feminine energy. She understands that she does need a man to provide some of those things that she cannot provide for herself. We're not exclusive beings.
That sounds like a unicorn, because I have never seen that.
You're looking at it, boo.
So okay, now, so what makes you a strong Black woman? Did you wait a minute? Now I'm glad you mentioned this. Did you anoint yourself as a strong Black woman, or were you anointed a strong Black woman?
I was anointed a strong Black woman. I was that from birth. Actually, my father raised me to be a strong Black woman.
Okay.
He knew that with my personality and my spirituality, I was going to have a tough time, and he told me that. He said, "You got to be able to voice yourself, but you also have to know who you're around.
Okay.
You have to be able to protect yourself, because I might not always be around you, but I don't want you to be afraid of anything and anyone. You're just as good as any guy." My father didn't believe in the whole a man is greater than a woman or a woman is greater than a man. He believed in equality. So he was ahead of his time, because he believed back in the day.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
You believe that we're equal?
Yes.
Right?
We're equal, but we're different.
Yes. Okay, let me get back to this here, because this is all in the book. If you're just tuning into the show, we have Lotus RL here with us, The Secret of the Masculine and Feminine Energies, a guide to healing relationships. This is her book. She's an author. Where are you from?
I'm from New Brunswick. Shout out Exit 9.
Exit 9, New Brunswick. Shout out to New Brunswick.
Yeah, I don't live there now, but that's my hometown.
That's cool.
Born and raised.
So I'm glad you're on the show, because today's a Thankful Thursday, and today's topic, I wanted to talk about relationships, because I was having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and he was talking about how, a chick that he was dating, I just can't get past that I'm a strong woman shit. I don't know who anoints
turns
women
a
this
lot
shit.
of men off.
No, it's not about turn off. You're missing what I mean by this. It's not a turn off with it. What makes you like, I don't walk around and say I'm a strong black man every day. I already know that about me. So I don't understand why women have to walk around and confess I am a strong black woman. I never understood that. I get what you say, why you do it, but that's like me walking around saying I'm a strong black man every day. My thing is with this. We're not talking about the strong black woman when I'm about to say. I'm on a story here. This brother of mine said he was dating a woman and they were dating. They weren't married. He did not live with her. Mm-hmm. Now, this is where I want to get to about these independent, strong women that are running around here, independent, strong woman, okay? If you are an independent, strong woman and you're dating a man, okay, and you have your own home, mm-hmm, he has his own home. He may come over once a month on the weekends and spend the weekend with you. My boy said that the chick that he was dating, he had to stop dating her because she thought because he would come there and spend some weekends that he needed to chip in on some bills. He needed to help pay some electric. He needed to help put some groceries in the house. He needed to pay the car note for. Now, here's my thing with that. If you are a strong woman, why do you need a guy who you are dating to provide for you or help? And I hear a lot of women say this. Women get in the comments, and let's talk about it this morning. Because I want to know why when a man dates a woman expects him to pay for something that she owns. Whether it's her car note, whether it's help around with the bills. Because I had a woman I dated one time. She told me, you've been dating me for 2 years. I done gave you the coochie every day. You came over here at least once a weekend, but you ain't never. And now I bought her some sneakers. I bought her some outfits. I took her shopping because I wanted to match my hustle. But I've never laid a check out and say this for your mortgage. I've never. And you know why? You know what I told her why? I don't live there. Okay. That's your home. So talk to me from a woman's perspective. Why do women, now I'm not saying you do,
oh, no,
first
I
of
know,
all.
I know.
I'm not saying you do, you're married. I'm saying, why do women, when they're dating a guy, feel as though that we are obligated to buy or help contribute to your life?
I'm not so sure if it's an obligation thing. I just think that if you look at the basic needs of a woman, and I'm going to talk about that, it's love, affection, provision is number 3.
Okay.
Security, commitment, communication, understanding. So for a woman, a man is, and from society, a man is supposed to be a provider. You should not have to tell a man to provide. My mother never, let me finish, you finish. My mother never had to tell my father to provide. He just did it. Gentlemen that I've dated, not been married to, I never had to ask them to pay for anything. That wouldn't be something that I would expect. It depends on who you are.
You expect that?
No. That's not something I would expect. Oh. I can take care of myself. I've been doing that my entire life. I never asked a man to do anything. However, if I am dating a man who has his stuff together, if he sees me struggling or if he sees I need something, let me finish.
That's what I don't like.
Let me finish.
That's what I don't like. Because I thought you was a strong woman.
Well, listen.
If you are a strong woman and got your shit together, then why are you struggling?
Number 3 is provision.
No, but why are you struggling?
A man is a provider. That is his nature. If he's not a provider, I wouldn't date him.
Okay.
I wouldn't date someone.
I'm glad we're having this conversation because this has to be put out there.
It's a difference between, it's a difference between women who are expecting men, they're dating for money, or they're trying to hit his pockets, or they're trying
You just said that. He's a provider. He's supposed to provide for you.
Yes, but that's different than trying to hit someone's pockets or being a gold digger. I'm saying, if you've been dating someone for
that's nothing different about that. If
you've been dating someone for 2 years and all they can do is take you shopping and buy you sneakers, Negro, I can buy my own sneakers. You can't even afford what I can buy anyway. But
then pay for your own rent.
But I would. But I'm saying,
oh, that is such a double standard. You just sat here and said,
you're not listening.
I'm listening. You just said to me, if a man buys you shoes and clothes, your response to that man is, why you buying me shoes and clothes?
Go ahead.
This is what you said.
Go ahead.
I can buy my own shoes and clothes is what you just said.
Yes. If a man comes to me, if I'm dating a man for 2 years and he's buying me shoes and clothes, I could buy my own shoes and clothes. I might need help with something else. Provision is not always money. Provision is taking care of your woman. Provision is maybe I need some help around the house.
No. We're not talking about a man cleaning.
No,
I'm asking
not
you about a
saying
man
cleaning.
buying stuff.
Just strictly buying stuff?
Yes, that's what I asked you. Why do let me revert the question.
Okay.
Why do women who consider themselves independent, strong women, such as yourself, who has your own career, you can buy your own damn clothes, you can buy all this, then why do you need me to help you with your mortgage?
I don't need you to
I'm
help me
saying
with
you
my
don't
mortgage.
need.
Well, I don't know why. I can't answer for every woman.
You just said it.
I can't. No, you're being contradictory. I can't answer for every woman, but what I can say is there's two things going on here. There are the type of women who are gold diggers, who are just looking, and that's very pervasive nowadays. They're just looking for a man to pay their bills or to do that
Men
or whatever.
do it too.
But that's those type. Then there's the woman who's been dating a man for 2 years. I wouldn't date a man for 2 years and you didn't consider marrying me. It would be over after the first year because I know that it's not going anywhere. So it's a whole different, it depends on the type of woman. I can't answer for
every woman. You just sat down and said.
I didn't say every
you said
woman.
You are, no, I'm saying you are an independent, strong woman, right? We were talking about women who consider themselves that title.
Okay.
Okay, women that are watching this morning, if you consider yourself an independent, strong woman who doesn't need a man, right, to buy them anything, why is it that when a man dates you, he's supposed to chip in with your household needs?
Listen,
That's all
you
I'm
have to. You have to ask the man that because I'm just going.
No, I'm asking a woman. I don't need it. I'm not needed. I'm asking y'all.
Well, listen, the type of men that I have dated, I don't have to ask. If I need something done, it's done. I won't even date someone where if I have to ask for something like that. If he's staying there on the weekends, if he's staying there on the weekends,
why should you have to ask for something if you already got it? You already got it together.
That doesn't. So what I got it together. If he needs something,
we're not talking about him.
But to me, that's like,
I don't think you're grasping what I'm trying to ask you.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't resonate with me. What I'm saying is, if I was dating a guy, he's coming over for the weekend and he's eating up my food. Common sense, so he should bring some groceries. I shouldn't have to tell him that.
That's
buying.
I guess you're taking it the wrong way.
No,
here.
I'm just.
Let's get back to the book because you're not taking it the right way.
I am taking it the right way.
I'm saying why. Maybe I can go to the board here. Let's go to the board. Maybe somebody on the board can answer a question this morning for me real fast. All right, so all right, Wayne Martinez writes, "Nigga, if you don't want to pay it, then watch out." LOL. I don't know what that means. Oh, so she can't see y'all on the board this morning. So Lotus, I want to give you some shout outs. Jacqueline Bigelow. Your mom looks beautiful as always. Hey, Jackie. Naisa Dumez.
That's my daughter.
That's your daughter. Hi, daughter.
Hey, Naya.
She can't see you guys' comments, so I'm going to come read it for you guys, okay? Hey, Jackie. Okay, so, no, this is a great conversation we're having. I'm just at the board right now. We have Lotus on the show, and I'm just trying to get some, I don't know who Wayne Martinez is. Is that your husband?
No, that's not my husband.
Nigga, if you don't want to pay it, then watch out. I don't know what that
is my daughter's ex, her ex.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what he means by nigga, if you don't want to pay it, then watch out.
Because he's probably saying the next brother will. Like, I mean. Like,
no, let's talk about it then. Hey, auntie.
He never had a problem, like he spoiled my daughter riding. She was strong and independent.
Okay, so Naisa writes, I want to read these comments, ladies. That's what the show is all about. We don't need the help, but it's nice. Most women just lazy and don't want to work for anything. Just because you're independent and strong, that doesn't mean you can't have help.
Exactly. Perfectly said, Coco.
That's Coco?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Hi, Coco. Coco also writes, he only needs to chip in if he's living there or if you really need help. Thank you, Coco. That's all I'm trying. God damn it, Coco. Thank you, Coco. I've been trying to get your mom to come along with this for the past 30 goddamn minutes, and she was making it difficult.
But
thank you, Coco. Damn. What I was trying to say is exactly what Coco just answered for me. If a man does not live with a woman and we are dating. I'm not married to you. I'm not obligated to pay your goddamn mortgage.
You're not obligated to pay the
and
mortgage.
I'm not going to.
And you don't have to.
Real men. And here's what I'm going to say to this, notice, because some women make it bad for other women because of this. Now, I get what you're saying. If you're dating a guy, you're never going to have to ask for anything. He should know what you need. But here's where the contradiction comes in with that. Why should you need anything if you're a strong, independent woman?
Well, see, that's the misconception there. Who says that I don't need anything?
Now, I'm not saying you and
women in general. That's the thing. Men, I think, are becoming like scapegoatish where they don't want to do anything. They're lazy. They don't want to put the extra effort in. They have this whole thing like a strong, independent woman doesn't need anything. But that's why I wrote the book.
But y'all make us feel that way.
Yes, we do. We do.
Don't run around.
We need
I
our
don't
men.
need you, Nick Rowe.
No.
What? Only on Exit 9, y'all don't say that?
I'm against that.
Down here they do.
Oh, I'm against that.
I hear
So
women
let
all
me
the
speak
time.
to
What
these-
can you do for me,
Let
boo?
let me speak to these women out here. Stop saying you don't need a man, especially if you want one. Because what you're doing is you are repelling them. You are being repulsive to them. Yes, we do. It doesn't mean that just because you can pay your bills and the fact that you can take care of yourself that you don't need the provision of a man. We're designed that way. That's why I wrote the book, The Secret of the Masculine and Feminine Energies, because women need to understand how men have this thing where their number one need is respect. Men absolutely feel like they must have respect, but they communicate that by feeling appreciated.
Yes, you are 100%.
And if they don't feel appreciated by what they do, then it helps them to go inward, and they're not going to want to be receptive to you. So you have to stop
Give me
saying.
some claps. Hey, can you wake your ass up over there?
We have to stop saying we don't need a man, because I think you're right when you're onto something with that. Is a lot of men are looking at, well, you're strong, you this. Why do I need to do anything for you?
Don't run that game on me then. And that's all.
But
That's why I call it game. I call it game for this, Lotus, because now I'm gonna use myself. You know, I'm an open book on this show. I'm a whore. I used to be a whore. God changed me. But my thing is, I've dated a lot of women. All right, I've been in relationships. I dated women. I broke up with women. They broke up with me. I've seen it and done it. My thing is, I dated a woman, and when I was dating her, I noticed that she didn't have the income that I was okay with that, though. I was okay with that. So she never had to go in her pockets. Whenever we're out, don't go in your pocket. I know you don't make the money I make. You know, you have a mortgage to pay at your house. I got a mortgage to pay at my house.
Okay.
I know you don't make the money I make. So I'm not expecting you to treat when we out.
Okay.
Because, first of all, I don't think a woman should pay when we're out anyway if I got it. If I ain't got it and things is hard, then baby, you strong and independent. You got the bill this time, goddammit. But anyway,
if you're in a relationship, yeah, it
should be equal. So I'm dating this woman, and I'm realizing that maybe she don't have the means that I have, and I'm okay with that. But here's where the problem went. I would buy her things, a nice outfit, maybe a purse, and I'll never forget. We got into an argument. And she said, "What are we in high school?" I said, What are you talking about? What are we in high school? She said, "Yeah, you still buying me clothes." And then here's what I wanted to say. I didn't want to be rude to her, but I wanted to tell her the reason why I'm buying you clothes is because your clothes are raggedy. And you need to match my swag when we out. So I didn't want to be rude to her because I already knew she didn't, but I knew she didn't have the means I had.
Right.
So I didn't want to be the rude guy. So if I know you don't have the means that I have, right? And I'm a performer. So when I step in a room, I'm noticed. If you with me, you are me. So people look at you just like they looking at me.
Right.
So if I'm with a shorty, you best believe because I've dated women that I ain't never got to go shopping for because their goddamn swag is on 100.
Yeah.
Because I know a woman that got a room this big and it's just for clothes and shoes.
That'd be me.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't never got to say to her, let's go to the outlet.
Yeah.
Need you to max my swag. Sometimes I'm trying to catch up with her.
But I think that's good that you wanted her to look like
this is where it went left field though. We got into a little disagreement and she made it seem like by me buying her clothes and outfits and not paying childish.
Well, I can't answer for her. You would have to speak to her, but perhaps maybe she felt like, well, I need help with a bill. Maybe I need help with, you said she didn't make what you made. Maybe for her, she may have needed a little help at one point with a bill or whatever have you. I mean,
do you think sex means we got to pay a bill?
No, what? This isn't prostitution.
I'm telling you how some women think.
Well,
some women think. Let me just add. Now, y'all watching, get in the comments. I'll come read the comments.
You're not having sex with me.
Now, well, you're married. It's different now, Lotus.
Even if I wasn't married, like if I was single right now, because I was single before I met my husband, and there was nobody around. When I met my husband, I told the joker straight up, "Hi, lovey, if you're there, we're not having sex. I'm celibate."
What?
And he was okay with that.
Okay.
It's the standards that you put out there as a woman.
Okay.
I was like, no, I don't do that. I'm not married to you. So it's of course not. It's not prostitution. You're not getting anything.
Because I believe that to be true. That most, and I'm not gonna say all, because I don't want y'all to send me nasty emails.
It is a particular woman though.
Most women think soon as they open their legs, you are obligated to buy them shit.
I'm
telling you what I've experienced. Most women, not all, most women, when they open their legs, they automatically now, oh nigga, you gotta help out around here.
And some men are tricks. There's guys out there, they expect that. Well, I bought you this, so now I'm gonna get this.
Same. That's why I'm trying to explain it to you.
That's what's wrong with our community. We need to change that narrative.
I'm glad you said that.
We need to change that narrative.
So what about the man? Because I don't want to just put it on you, ladies. This is why Lotus is here. If a man, most of us think, if we spend money on you, you got to come up with the draws.
They start thinking that I spent this, I bought you that. That's a prostitution mentality. You should think more of your black women than that.
Most women, y'all make us feel that way.
Well, you know what? I think.
Well, if he don't pay this, if he ain't buying this, he not getting this coochie.
You have to understand that comes from the cultural debilitation of our communities.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from the breakdown of the slave master mentality. Is this on?
Yeah, your mic's on.
That comes from the slave master mentality from way, way long ago when black men were taught that they were like parceled off to go sleep with this one, sleep with that one to breed.
Mm-hmm.
So that disconnection came from there. You look at the 1940s and 50s, black men and women were dressed to the nines. They were dressed to the nines. And they took pride in their women.
Mm-hmm.
They took pride in their children. They took pride in making, it was a different thing. They courted with.
I'm so glad you're on the show today.
It's just different now. Our community has been broken down, and I want us to get back to the way we used to be, as men and women respecting one another. Not saying, "Oh, you do this," because we're at war. Like 50% of all marriages end in divorce. There's a new stat out that's been out since 2008 that most black women will never ever be married.
I don't think I'll ever get married. I'm a black man. I don't think I'll ever get
They'll
married.
never get married, but you can if that's what you desire.
Nah.
You said you were looking for a wife on social media.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. I'll pull it up.
I said I was going to. Here's what y'all got to remember. I am a comedian.
So you wasn't looking for a wife?
Hell no.
Oh, well, you shouldn't say that. You got since it's probably on your page now.
That's why I do it.
Oh, that's a pickup thing.
No, it's not a pickup thing. It's to mess with people.
Oh, God.
And to see who my stalkers is, see who watching, see what ex is looking at me talking, he's still trying to find a wife at Walmart.
Oh,
These are all jokes.
Well, I don't know.
These are all jokes. No, I don't. Here's my thing.
Why do you think you're not going to get married?
Because I don't want to be in a like I always tell people, marriage is it's not a love thing. When you marry somebody, it's a business agreement.
I don't agree with that.
I don't want to be in a business agreement with another woman.
I don't agree with that.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you marry a woman, it is a business agreement.
Well,
when you get into a marriage, it's a business agreement. I promise you this: you didn't marry your husband, and y'all didn't put together a business agreement on who gonna bring the money in, who money making this, who gonna pay this, how y'all gonna pay this bill. That's a business agreement.
We absolutely did not do it that way.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you and your husband don't sit down and talk about your bills?
Of course we do, but
who gonna pay what? Who gonna pay that?
Not really. We just kind of like whatever.
Who gonna get the groceries this month?
Who
paying for the vacation? Who's sending the kids to school? Who's gonna put gas in the car? Who's gonna pay for the pizza card?
But see, for me and my household is different. We don't see it. No, we don't see it like that. If I want to go on vacation, I'll book the flight. If my husband wants to take me away for my birthday, like he did last year to Mexico, he books the flight. Or he says, "I'm taking it from here. I'm doing this." We don't look at it that way.
Oh, now hold on.
We don't look at it.
Hold on now. You're not gonna act like y'all don't check in with each other before you spend money. You're not going to do that today. Come on, don't do that today.
I don't.
Come on, Lotus. Come on, Lotus. Don't act like your husband can go into your joint account and just spend all nilly-willy without letting his wife know what he's spending.
Oh, no,
Come
we
on now.
do
Come
that.
on.
We do.
This is what I mean by that. That's what I mean.
But that doesn't make it a business agreement.
Why isn't it? You can't spend your money without.
That's responsibility.
Hold on. No. Now you're using terminology and you're bringing it into something. Oh, no. That's not common sense.
Why not?
Lotus, when you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all married together, the reason why I'm calling it a partnership, because it is, and you keep telling me it's not. But then you sit here and tell me that you can't spend your money without consulting with him.
I bought a pool and didn't consult my husband.
I bet he ain't like the shit.
No, I didn't care. I bought it anyway.
This is what I mean, y'all.
I'm saying,
y'all women, y'all don't know how to.
Listen, this is how in my household, how I was raised.
So let me just ask you this.
For everybody
Be honest. You and your husband, since you don't believe that, Lotus does not believe that marriage is a
can I tell you what it is?
Tell me what it is.
Okay. Marriage is an ordination from God. When you start putting business in there, God takes care of the business. You take care of what God wants you to do. Marriage is a covenant between God, man, and woman. See, when you start putting business into it, when I call it
I don't mean a business like you.
Well, you're saying it's a business partnership.
It's a business partnership.
No, it's
when
not.
You marry somebody.
It's a foundational partnership. I don't consider my marriage a business.
I'm not saying you do.
Well,
I'm telling you, I do. That's what I think you're misconstruing here.
But I'm
you
saying,
asked me.
But I'm saying I don't agree with that, and now I'm trying to explain why.
And I told you why.
Right.
It is a business agreement.
Right. And I'm telling you from my perception, not from yours. I'm giving you a different perception. Perspective. Can you hear that?
You on the show.
Okay.
This is what I like though. If you go spend money without your husband, it's gonna be a problem. And vice versa. That's why I call it a business agreement. Because if you're married out there, I got married couple that watches the show all the time. To my married couples that are watching the show, neither one of you can just go tap into that joint account without talking it over to the spouse.
And you should not. That's just respect. Like,
it's a business deal.
No, that's just respect. That's just respect because listen, you have a foundation that you're trying to build. That's for the house.
I got you.
So if you take from that might be
taken from the business.
You take it from the house.
You take it from the business.
No, you take it from the house. No, the house is your abode. That's your peace. That's how we get down. So, for example, my husband loves cars. He absolutely loves cars.
Shout out to your husband if he's watching.
He's not gonna go out and get a Maserati. I'm gonna be like, no.
You're gonna spaz out.
Yeah. But he can come to me and we can discuss and say, hey, baby,
I'll say no.
No.
You're still gonna say no.
No. He could come to me and say, I spoil my husband.
Well, that's good. Well,
I do.
He ain't here to give up scraps. He went and take a.
I believe in spoiling men, but I believe in men also spoiling women. I think we should spoil each other. I think we should love each other.
I just can't get past why some women want a brother to help out in her household if he don't live there. I can't get past that.
If he doesn't live there, then he shouldn't be paying the bills. He doesn't have to.
He's
not obligated to. But if you see your woman,
you shouldn't see your woman. I'm not saying
right. If you see your woman going, okay, let's say, okay,
that's different. Lotus.
Let's say she's a strong, independent woman, and she just smashed up her car, but she didn't put some money in. Her money is tied away. She doesn't have anything right now, and you got it.
I'm gonna go buy her a car.
And you got it. Not even a car, but help to get the car fixed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get her.
Some jokers are sitting up there on the chair eating chicken and just like chilling.
No, I don't mean it like that, Lotus. I'm just saying though, I hear, and I had it happen to me. That's why I wanted to hear your perspective from a woman perspective of, like maybe some men, maybe we don't know. Maybe we need to hear a woman explain it to us in a way where maybe I can get it, because I find it very hard to date a woman. And here I am, because here's what I'm gonna say about this. I don't ask her to pay my goddamn bills. I'm not expecting her to come chip in on my goddamn electric, and you don't live with me. So why the fuck should I chip in on your electric? That's the only thing
I don't know, because I've never asked a man to pay a bill for me.
I'm not saying you have to.
Well, yeah, I don't know how that works, but what I can say is that, again, the number 3 thing that a woman needs is provision from a man. That's something that we are accustomed to having from way back. And a part of a man's nature is to be a provider. I wouldn't want to be with someone who wasn't. Men are logistical thinking. They're always thinking on how to problem solve, how to fix something.
You're right.
They want to make you happy in that way. So I'm accustomed to men being able to problem solve for me. If it doesn't have to be money.
I got you.
Maybe I don't know everything. So like, well, Lotus, why don't you do it this way? Or why don't you invest in this stock? Or why don't you do this? Oh, I didn't think about that. And then explain to me about that. That's providing. It's not always about shelling out money. It's being a problem solver, being able to find a solution for your woman, because that's what we need sometimes. A lot of us just want someone to take charge and say, I got it. All we want to do is hear at the end of the day sometimes.
I think some women need that and want that, but I think where y'all go wrong at is you keep beating your chest that you Miss Independent.
That's a problem. And
You know, a lot
I
of
agree.
women beat their chest. I'm Miss Independent. I don't need you. I got my own car. I got my own job. And then you have planted in our head that you don't need us but for the ding-a-ling. Because I've had a woman tell me, I just need you for the ding-a-ling. That's it. The ding-a-ling is great. Come give me some ding-a-ling. And I'm like, and then I told her one time, because then she started looking for more. And I said, I thought you just needed
But
me
they
for the
are
ding-a-ling.
going to look for more. And that's another thing, ladies, that you have got to stop saying. Stop saying you don't need these men out here. Stop saying, I got this, I could do that. Yes, you do. And you're going to want more. Women cannot just sleep with men and not eventually get attached. That's the myth.
I know. I had that.
That's the
I had
myth.
that happen.
But that's the myth. And I talk about it in my book.
So in the book, what are you talking? Because I had a chick I was dating, and
That's
me and her
one
both
of the
knew.
problems.
I told her, I said, look, I ain't looking for no relationship.
You're
I
going
said,
to
I'm
get
having fun.
disconnected.
And she was giving me the coochie for about 60 days, right, Lotus? And about on the 90th day, she stayed away, and I couldn't hear from her. She stopped calling me, stopped returning my calls. I said, what's the matter? What happened? She said, D, I'm starting to catch feelings.
Yeah.
And she just pulled herself. And I get it. When she said that to me, Lotus, I said, you know what? And see, I'm a man, and I don't like playing with women. So I'm honest with you. So when she said to me, D, I'm catching feelings, I said, well, then maybe it is best that we stop seeing each other because I don't have them same feelings you catch.
So this is what I want to say to women, and this is in the book. Date with intention.
What's date with intention?
Date with intention. Date with intention is when you go out on a date with a man, you on that second date, you let him know. Well, listen, IMD, I'm dating to date. I am a woman of God, and I would like to be married. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Yeah. Then I have a choice.
Then you have a choice. You don't get into the relationship, and then 2 years down the line, you're like, where my ring at? You didn't put a ring on it. Of course not, because you didn't give him an option. He might not be on that same wavelength. That might not be where he is. Date with intention. That means is to say what you want, mean what you want, and to put it in the universe. I never played that. I could have been.
I just don't like when women become renowned Christians when it came to me. You was a whore back in the 90s and the early 2000s, but as soon as I start dating you, all of a sudden now you practicing celibacy.
Well, I mean, listen, dating with intentions.
You was a whore, my homies hit it. Now I gotta wait.
Well, dating with intentions doesn't mean that you don't have to be Christian to have that.
No,
you don't have to be Muslim to do that.
No, you
That's
do not.
just being a woman who values what you have and who you are, and saying, I'm not out here to just give every Tom, Dick, and Harry my body. My woman's sacred. It's holy. This is a holy vessel.
Yeah, because some of y'all, you can't just blame the man all the time. Some of y'all big
have
down
to
there.
be able to, put yourself into that perspective, and you don't expect, like I said, a year or two in the relationship, oh, you didn't put a ring on it. You didn't tell him. Be honest, because sometimes with women, we say one thing and mean another. But ladies, let me say this to you. Y'all keep going out here sleeping with all these men and thinking that you're not going to catch feelings. You're not designed that way. You are designed as a vessel. You are an incubator for God. You're not going to just be able to sleep with a man and eventually not catch feelings. Your biochemical design will not allow you to do that. It just won't.
Your biochemical design.
Yes, your brain releases oxytocin every time you have sex.
Go on, give me the coochie. Give me the coochie, woman. I'm going to take it. And then I want to, I'm glad. Now, Lily came in the building. Hey, Lily, how you doing? Lily even came up.
Hello.
So let me ask you this. Since I got women in the building today and I got to get it off. I got to find out what's going on. Is sex a deal breaker in a relationship from women? Can a woman date a man and everything else about him is great? Great job.
This is a good
Christian man, loyal man. He good to your kid. Your mama like him. Your daddy love him. But when y'all get in the bed, the shit is trash. Is a woman staying with a man?
Ooh.
Are you staying with a man? Because these women got on me the other day about this. So I want to see what y'all say about this.
Y'all hit the comments up now.
Ladies, are you staying with a man whose sex game is whack as hell, but everything else is great? Because I want to know. Because I'm tired of women talking about it ain't all about sex, IMD. Because I posted something. We was talking about I post on social media.
Yeah.
I post on social media for fun. Some of it's true, some of it's not. Some of it's just me cracking. And some of it's just me messing with my exes and shit and seeing if these bitches are still watching. So I posted on Facebook. All I want is a woman with good sex.
Oh, I saw that.
Her own money, a great sense of humor, and don't mind going to my shows and love God. Is that too hard to find? You know how many women got my comment and said, that's your problem? The first thing you said was great sex. Why are you starting with great sex?
That's one of a man's basic needs. He has his 5 basic needs.
Say it again, Lotus, for the people that don't hear you.
That's one of the 5 basic needs of a man. That's why I wrote the book.
What's the other 4?
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. It's respect, it's sex, it's play or recreation, it's sleep, and it's food. Men think from
sex, play, recreation.
Well, recreation is a part of play.
Okay, go ahead. Sex,
respect,
which
is also appreciation. Okay.
Recreation,
sleep,
and
food.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
You gonna get some claps, A, or what?
Am I wrong, Mr. DJ?
Okay.
So
go ahead, Lotus. I'm gonna go to the board and read some comments while you do that.
So that's a man's. That's one of his basic needs, and that doesn't mean that that's all a man is just those 5 things. I'm talking about his basic bottom needs that women don't seem to understand. Men think from an external viewpoint, and their responses to life is more physical. Okay. So I don't care if it's a doctor. I don't care if it's an attorney. I don't care if it's a thug on the street. If he's a man, he's looking. That sexual thing is a part of his biology, not something he can help, but he can restrain it, of course. He can control it, of course.
Ooh.
The man.
I ain't controlling.
Okay. He can.
I'm just DJ. As
you mature,
what you say? Get the mic, eh? Get the mic, eh? Come get on the mic. If you're going to talk, come get on the mic. Lily, you want to get your 2 cents in this too?
So that's their nature. So when IMD wrote up there sex, that's because that's what
I want.
That's what they're being honest about that. And so as men, as women, you have to understand the basic needs of a man. For example, you want to talk to him about something really important. He came home from work, and you want to bombard him. That's not the best time to talk to him. Why? He's hungry.
Say it again, Lois.
As soon as he comes home, he wants to eat. And that's just their basic needs. Then he's going to conk out. He's tired. So you let him get his food, and I serve my king. Okay, so you serve your king. You let him get his food.
Serve your king, girl.
And he serves me as his queen. Let him get his nap on, and then you talk to him. Y'all on the patio, you got a nice glass of wine. Baby, I got
you get whatever you want, too.
Yeah, you can get what you want, because now he can hear you. If you cut, and then you have to watch how you talk to men, because here comes the respect thing. True. Men view, we say we want love, but they consider love, respect, and appreciation.
That's exactly what we consider it.
It's interpreted differently to them. So you can be like, baby, I love you. Yeah, that's good. He's not hearing that. You know what he is hearing? When you show him you appreciate him. So like when my husband does something, like the other day, he rinsed the pool tarp off, and I was like, oh, baby, I love you. Thank you so much, and kissed him. But, I appreciate you. He heard that.
Yes.
Right. He immediately heard that. His chest popped up, and he was good with that. So it's just the little nuances that we take for granted that a lot of times we're not thinking about, or we've just been conditioned with the slave mentality to be an opposite of each other, rather than to understand each other, understand the man's basic needs and the women's basic needs. You get along much easier.
Now, DJ A, we're gonna include DJ A, and my girl Lily came up to the show. Big fan, favorite of the show. Lily's hanging out with us. The mic is closer to you, Lily. So I want you to put that guard in front of it, please, though. That guard, put that in front of that. All right, so I'm gonna ask DJ A first, because I remember DJ A is practicing celibacy.
Okay, good.
So DJ A, when we was talking about, my Facebook post was sex first. I need a woman with great sex. I ain't no shame about that.
Well, your sex gotta be good too. if you ask being nasty,
I mean being good.
We're gonna talk about sex too, because we got that in the book too.
DJ A, why do you think that why to you as a man sex isn't that important to you?
Because a mind comes first to me.
Okay, that's to you.
You've evolved. And that's what we want. That's what we love. You've evolved. And that's true. So
Because you can have the best sex in the world, but if your mind ain't right.
Absolutely. But it takes
good coochie and a retarded mind don't go together.
Nah,
I thought I love that shit. I love a stupid ass woman with good coochie, because then I ain't got to worry about you talking back.
See, I couldn't be with a stupid man. You could have the greatest dingling in the world, but if you were stupid and dumb, you can't be with Lotus. I'm too intelligent for that. I need more than that. We need to mind spar.
I don't need you to mind spark me. That's what reading is for. Just have some good ass coochie. I'm gonna read my goddamn self to ride. Hey, give me this book, Lotus. I'm gonna mind spark my goddamn self. I don't need you to mind spark me. I need you to mind fuck me. That's what I need you to do.
Even that, you have to have some type of intelligence. Exactly. You can't. And I agree with you. I'm sorry, DJ A. I agree with you with that. That's how I got when I got to level of celibacy. I was like, you know what? I need more than that. Right. Because a penis and a paycheck is too small of a thing to ever satisfy a real woman.
A penis and a paycheck?
A penis and
I thought that's what y'all want. A penis and a paycheck. It comes together.
Key word is a real woman. A penis and a paycheck is too small of a thing. I don't care if it's 12.
Most of the women that are watching, that's what they want. A penis and a paycheck. He better have a job and a big old ding-a-ling.
That's too small of a thing to ever satisfy a real woman.
It could be big and he just might not know what to
Get in the microphone,
Right, he might not know what to do. A lot of these guys got these big penises. They got these big penises and they don't know how to use it.
No, I had to go behind
they
the
don't
big
know how to
penis,
use
and it's not a comfortable thing. It's not a good thing. I was dating this chick, right? I was dating this chick.
Went somewhere else, y'all.
And Lotus, I thought I was busting her back out, Lily. I was like, I had the legs
even touching the walls.
I was killing it, right? Mm-hmm. And then I pulled out and I said, "What's the matter, baby? Daddy a little bit too big for you?" She said, "No, I've had bigger." I said, "You whore." She fucked my ego all up. She's talking about, "No, I've had bigger." I said, "You little whore." I said, "You ain't have to tell me." And then next time I got in it, I started going in the ocean. Wasn't no walls. And I told her, I said, "That why? Because you had bigger, you
wasn't
whore."
Even touching
Yeah, because she had a ding-a-ling about the side. Let me see your microphone. Let me just see that though. She had a ding-a-ling. She said it was too big for her. And then she expect my average ass to get up in there and fill walls. See, some of you women that let big ding-a-lings beat the coochie up so long, you get an average size ding-a-ling. Now you're making me feel like I'm small down there when you really big down there with your big coochie ass self.
It's funny.
Some of you been whores since 12 years old with your big
and I
coochie
were
self.
just talking about this the other day.
Yeah, it's not always the guy being small.
We were just talking about this the other day.
Some women got big coochies, and you know who you are with your big coochie self.
It's not always the ding-a-ling though that make the sex great.
Right.
It's how you touch a woman. I know that part. I always tell.
Men think they know. A lot of times they don't because they don't ask. See, the thing with men is they have these enormous egos, and my husband was telling me this. It's like, the thing with men is every man thinks his sex game is perfect, but every woman is different. If you go using the same moves and things you did on that woman or 6 women,
that shit ain't gonna work.
That's not gonna work. He said you gotta know how to please.
Lily, you like a thumb in your butt? A thumb in your butt? No, is that what you like? You like thumbs in your butt? Make sure the nail is cut down so you get the thumb easy in your booty. That ain't you.
Oh, God, this has gone somewhere else.
Hallelujah. At least we did pray. At least we did gospel song of the day already, so we've been cleansed. So Lotus is hanging out with us, man. We started out me calling her a French whore, and that didn't go too well.
You said I was smelling like you said smelling. And you still saying it, and
I was just rewinding.
Well, yeah, but you're still saying that, and I'm like, I told you that wasn't cool.
No, I'm not saying you do now. I'm recapping. Okay. I said when Lotus first came on the show, she got angry with me because I said she smelled like a French whore, y'all. So we've been rolling ever since. That's why I was trying to recap.
I'm not feeling that, y'all. And everybody who know me know that I'm not feeling it.
Your daughter cracking up in the comments.
Yeah, she knows. Because the way I raise my daughter and the way I talk to young women that I work with, because I work with adolescents, and I tell young women all the time is that it's not okay for men to call us bitches and hoes.
Oh no, I didn't call you no bitch or whore.
But even the connotation of smelling like a whore, whores wear cheap perfume. Not
most of them.
No,
whores wear cheap. I don't know about that. Shit.
Well, they wouldn't.
I didn't have me some expensive whores. You ain't gonna make me feel bad. Well, I didn't have me some expensive whores.
A whore would not have the class to wear the type of perfume. My perfume comes from Paris. Okay.
Hey, you got mad. Said I go.
Because a cheap whore would not from Paris. A cheap whore from Paris would be going to the market getting some slop shit to put on.
No,
she wouldn't be going to a perfumery.
Just answer this one question.
For
Lotus.
$800 a bottle.
Where
She's
did the
not going
perfume
to do
come
that.
from?
Paris.
And where did I call you?
Listen, I'm not gonna get into that because I already told you how I feel about that.
I'm just joking with you. I'm just having fun. No, that was just having fun. Lily, how you doing, Lily? So, Lily, join in the conversation. First of all, Lotus, get back to the book. I'm sorry, Lily. Yeah. Let's get back to the book. The Secret of the Masculine and Feminine Energies, written by Tanya Capru, right? Yep, Capru. Tanya Capru. That's what I'm about to say. That ain't the name you use now, right?
No, my maiden name is Lana.
Tanya Capru, okay, and it's a guide to healing relationships. So we've been sitting here on the couch. We got Lotus from Exit 9.
It's hot in here.
It started to get a little better.
Yeah.
Well, the air is blowing.
Okay.
It's coming through. Okay. All right, so you want to end it?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Because we can bring Lily to the couch. I'm sure she got some nasty stuff to talk about this morning.
Well, let's talk about the different levels of sex.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. So, a lot of these women say they want an alpha male, or they don't want a beta man. So an alpha.
Wait a minute, what's a beta man? You got to be clear with me.
So those are personality traits. An alpha man is not someone that just has this big dingaling, as you say, or someone that goes around having sex. An alpha male is a man that is in alignment with God. He has a higher purpose. So,
that's me.
So
I'm an alpha man.
So he is very intelligent. He is very respectful. He is a man that has a purpose and a destiny, and he's a go-getter.
That's me, but the respect part. I'm everything but the respect part.
He just won't end. Barack Obama is an alpha male.
I'm not an alpha male because I don't respect.
No.
Shit. I gotta work on it.
Then there's the beta male who is a little more understanding. He's not as boisterous. He's not as loud, but he might be able to give you more of those emotional needs that you need.
That definitely ain't me.
Those are personality traits. It has nothing to do with the sex, because you can have an alpha male, which is very uncommon, where he cannot. There's 3 types of passions according to the Kama Sutra. There's intense, there's middling, and there's small passion. So those 3 types of passions. You need to know where you fall on that spectrum, because you might be with someone who has intense passion. You have small passion. Y'all don't connect sexually.
Gotcha.
You know, one man, he might have small passion, and the woman has intensity passion. That's not going to work for her, because she's going to roll over like, I know you're not done.
Ooh.
You know.
Better get that little blue pill.
So it just depends.
They got pills for stuff like that.
It depends on they do, but it depends on your sexual nature. And you can't be with someone that can modify or titrate down your sexuality. Let's say you have intense passion, get with a middling person, so they're in between. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Most men, you have to know your men's sex cycle. I talk about that in here too, ladies, so you can know when he's cheating. Because there's actually a way to know.
Well, how do you know when y'all don't know?
It's in the book. Yes.
Lily, can you tell when your man cheats?
Yeah.
Tell me how.
It's a whole lot different.
Give me one, Lotus. Give me one, Lotus.
Okay, so for me as a spiritual woman, when you are a woman who has taken care of your womb and you're not out there, you're in tune with your intuition. We're very intuitive creatures. God designed us that way. So the first way you can tell, the minute he enters your womb, you should be able to feel someone else's energy. Immediately.
Lotus.
Immediately. Negro, get the hell up, because I know you have been out.
Wow.
You should know, if you're in tune with God, if you are designed to receive spiritual information from on high.
I believe that.
We are women. We are incubators.
Do you believe that? Just, don't mean to cut you off, Lotus. Lily, as a woman, do you feel like your man cheated on you just by the feeling you get? They call it that woman intuition. I hear that all the time.
That depends on.
Is that a true thing?
That depends on the woman, though. Not every woman. Not every woman is in tune with her womb. If she's out there with different men, then
she's a whore anyway.
Well, then a man's a whore too. You can't call a woman a whore because she's not a man. But
no. Men are whores too. I used to be one of them.
And if a man is that way, he can't. Well, they wouldn't know anyway. The second way you can tell is to know his sexual rhythm cycle.
Oh.
To know his cycle. So every man has their own rhythm. It's all in the book on how to determine that. So every man has his own cycle. Some men, it's every 3 days they have sex. Some men is every 4 days.
I got you.
Okay.
So if that cycle
changes, let's say he's an every 3, and some men is an everyday man. Very few, but most men are between a 3 to 4 day cycle. You on day 4, he might be tired. Okay, it's day 5 and 6, and he's not asking for nothing.
He hitting something else.
Somewhere else. Period, boo. And so we talk about that in the book. A lot of women don't realize that. The way you get to know his cycle is to get to know your man. You have to study your man. You have to study who he is, what he likes. Just if you want him and y'all want to have a healthy relationship, he needs to study you. He needs to know about what you love, what makes you feel good, not just sex, but you need to know all of that. When you know your man inside and out, and you're not just looking at him as just a thing, he's a soul. When you look into his eyes, you should be able to see his spirit.
I'm a soul woman.
Yeah.
You look into my eyes and you see my spirit.
And then you'll know. After that
That's some
third,
good stuff
fourth
right
day,
there, Lotus.
that 4th day, if he rolled over and he still don't want you, some women so crazy, it could be like 5 and 6 days and they still don't know like something's wrong.
It could be months.
Yeah, months, and you don't realize. No man is gonna lay, especially you in-house, you live together, and he's not asking for anything. You got a problem, sis. He's either getting it from somewhere else or he likes something else.
Attracted to you no more.
Say that again, Lily.
He is not attracted to her no more.
Right.
No, I've had that. I've dealt with that when I've been with somebody and it's like I'm just not attracted to you, and then and I hate when people say this because hey, listen, you said it like I gotta get there. I gotta get this disclaimer out there. Just because I love God, and I tell people this all the time, just because I love God doesn't mean I'm not silly. It doesn't mean I don't love the hell out of sex. And I get tired of the judgmental. This is why, not saying you, I don't want you to think that way. This is why I don't do organized religion. I do not do organized religion for that reason.
Either.
For that reason. I don't want nobody to tell me how my relationship with God is because you see me be who I am as a comedian, a radio personality, on social media talking crazy. That does not stop my love for God. That does not stop my praise and my worship. And the problem with people is when you tell a person that you're a Christian, they automatically think you don't like sex. They automatically think that you ain't supposed to be rolling out, having a good time, and you ain't supposed to use some cuss words. Like they had a problem with Kirk Franklin cussing his son out. And they all on social media. Kirk Franklin cussed his son out, and he a man of God. Don't mean we can't cuss.
I mean, that's... For
Pastor
example,
cuss in church every Sunday.
The things that you're doing as a comedian and all of those things, that's what you do. That's not who you are. So, I mean, I think that needs to be, I try not to judge people. It's just that, if you're uncomfortable with something, then you speak on that. But I don't personally judge people because I feel like you can't determine someone's relationship with God. It's an individual thing. It's a personal thing. But we are representations of him on this planet.
Yes, we are.
And so we do have to be accountable for that too. You can't say you love God and you go and knock somebody in the head and murder somebody. No. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying you. I'm saying people in general. We can't say we love God and then we rob from our brothers and our sisters. You know what I'm saying? So
there's no love in God in that.
Right. So there's a fine line. I mean, us the personality traits, everybody has a personality. I don't get involved with the personality. I want to know what the soul do, what the soul look like.
Yeah.
So and let's get back because we got Lily here as a female.
Too many different personas too.
Yeah.
The book.
Yeah.
Who is the book geared toward, Lotus? Men or female?
Both.
It's
equal. That's why I have a man and a woman up there. And there's also an assessment at the back that you can take to see if you are in balance. Some men, they have too much masculine energy. You might, I didn't think take the test at the back of the book. IMD might have too much masculine energy.
I don't want to take no test.
No, it's not that type of test.
I know.
It's just to determine whether and some women have too much masculine energy and they're not accessing their feminine. And some men might have too much feminine energy and they're not accessing enough masculine. You need to be balanced. You need to have both. The only person I knew that took the test and got and was balanced was my husband. And I was like,
you only saying that because you married him.
No, he took the test before we got married.
She only saying that because she married you, guys.
No,
that's all.
He took the test and was balanced, and I didn't believe it because he can be. My husband is both. He can be very alpha at times, but he also can be baby.
I just figured in my age right now, at 47, I'm just gonna get me 3 women.
You gonna get a harem? Oh, boy. You have a problem with that because
I'm gonna have 3 women, and
unless they cool
one
with
personality
that,
gonna be this, the other personality gonna be this, because I can never get that one package.
Well, you got to be the package first.
No, I'm not talking about my package.
No,
I'm okay, my package.
You know that.
You know what I'm talking about? What my package is?
Yeah.
The package is what I'm looking for. See, at my age, I know what and just like I know I hear women all the time. I see a meme on social media. If you over 40, you got about 5 minutes to shoot your shot, or she gonna lose interest. She ain't got time for it no more. Well, I'm 47. Okay, you ain't even got that much time. Okay, I don't have time for the games. I already know what I want when I meet you. You know, and when I meet a woman, I can tell if that's who I want or not.
But she should know whether or not she wants you
Exactly.
too. So that's the whole thing, is that a lot of times we're out there. Let's talk about men and what they're looking for in a woman.
Go ahead.
Okay, because a lot of times with you men, again, men are more like physical creatures until they've evolved, like the JA. When you evolve, you look for different things. You don't just look for a big butt and a smile. All these sisters out here carving their bodies up, getting the fake boobs, getting all this stuff done to attract the men. Men going for it. They want that. But what about what's going on the inside?
Yeah, I'm not great.
Okay, what about who she is? What about if she's experienced trauma? A lot of women have experienced trauma and they haven't dealt with that.
Yes,
You
I
know,
know I had
and
to deal
men
with a
have
woman like that. I
experienced-
told her, I'm not your therapist, bitch.
And men have experienced the trauma too that they haven't dealt with. They bring your baggage in. To me, you need to stay by yourself until you work on your demons and work on your issues.
Yes, yes,
and that
Lotus.
goes for man and woman. Be healed, heal thyself. You know, I've been a therapist for many years, and that's what I see.
And speaking of heal thyself, we got Healing Your Entry here at WCMD Media Dare Academy right on our campus. Shout out to Jerica. You can come heal your entry too. You get that coochie healed. You know, steam cleaning. We do it right here. I just had to give a promo. Steam cleaning right here. Jerica Morales, WCMD Media. You can get your mind right and get your coochie right.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm
God.
sorry. I'm just saying, healthy coochie, healthy life.
So what I do is I also can I do a plug in for myself?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I also offer womb healing. I don't do the yoni steaming. I have an online course that helps women to better understand their wombs, to understand trauma, to understand their mental health needs, but also to understand the holiness and sacredness of their womb, how to heal it, how to heal the mother womb issues, which is issues that have been inflicted upon you before you were even born, while you were in the womb. How to deal with issues that have come from rape, abuse, miscarriages, abortions. All those things are stored within the womb.
Yeah.
They're stored and they have a cellular memory there. And so when you get with these guys who've been with 25, 30 different women, every woman that he slept with is now you are dealing with their energy. And the same with a woman, with a man. When you enter a woman, every man that she's been with, all of his sexual energy, all of that is now into you.
I don't believe that. I rebuke that.
It's
in
the
the name of
truth,
Jesus.
but it's the truth, and that's
You ain't
one
gonna
of
bring me that energy. I
But
rebuke that.
that's the problem. Is a lot of people are walking around with sex demons. They're walking around with sexual
Sex demons.
Sex
I like that.
demons. Yes, they're walking around with that, and they're just humping endlessly. I'm not talking about a healthy alpha male who's a vegan, who's strong, who's eating right, and who. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about these men out
Are
here.
you a vegan?
Vegetarian.
Okay. Your husband?
No.
Does
He's a
he-
meat. He's
I'm
a
not-
meat eater.
I'm not even gonna ask you the question because you might get offended. You already got offended earlier.
He's
so
a meat eater.
I'm not gonna ask you that
What you
question.
gonna ask me?
About my vegan lifestyle. So because you're a vegan and he's not, if he
He's the meat
orally
eater.
have sex with you, that doesn't mean he's vegan?
If he orally have sex, doesn't make him vegan. He's a meat eater.
It went right over your head. Look, so we'll talk about that some other
He's
time.
a
Look.
meat eater, so he's eating the meat. Is that what you asking?
No, that's not what I'm
Oh, okay,
asking.
I don't know.
I don't want you to get offended, so I'm not gonna go there. DJ, what time we got?
11 o'clock.
All right, it's time for the end of the morning jam. You want to talk about the book for about 30 seconds? Tell people how they
Yeah.
can find it, where they can get it from, and then
Okay.
we'll have you back on the show because this was dope.
Yeah, I think this was fun. Thank you, IMD, for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you, DA, and Lily. Thank you as well. Yes, you can get my. Right now, I have this is the 11th anniversary, so I have on hand about 50 signed copies. So if you want to get a signed copy from me, you can go to Instagram, Lotus2151. You can catch me on my website is www.harmonyholisticwellness.com, and there's a link there, a PayPal link. You can get your book. The book is $15. That includes shipping. And again, if you want to find out about your man's sexual rhythm cycle, if men want to know what women need, like love, appreciation, comfort, provision, communication, commitment, these are some great tools for you to get men because you really want to get to understand your ladies. Ladies, if you want to better understand men and how to relate to them and communicate with them, go ahead and get the book because there's some jewels in here, and it's really important for us as a community to start building strong, healthy relationships and foundations so that our children will have that, and we can pass that down. Let's pass down healthy generational relationships. Let's do it.
I really do appreciate you, Lotus RL, for coming on the show this morning. Again,
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about her book, The Secret of the Masculine and Feminine Energies, a guide to healing relationships by Tanya Kapru. Okay, the book is $15. Relationships by Divine Design. Excuse me.
The way I think God intended for us to be was not to be fighting each other. We're not in competition with a man. We're not in competition with women. We are supposed to be complementary. We're two parts of the same whole. You know, that's why men have both feminine and masculine energy. Women have masculine and feminine. When we come together, it's a divine union.
When you come back, we're gonna talk about some more about these women want men to pay for mortgage and rent.
Let's talk about it.
And we don't live there. I need to figure this out, man, because I get both sides of the perspective with that. You know, I hear what you're saying, because if you are with a woman, you're right. She shouldn't have to ask you if a bill needs to pay. But here's my problem with that is we don't know if you keep beating your chest, you miss independent. So if I'm dating a woman and when I start dating her, the first thing she say to me, I just want you to know IMD, I got my shit together. I'm independent. I got a career job. I got my shit together.
Why is she doing a sales pitch?
But what I'm saying though, most women do that.
Wow,
when I date a woman, men do too. We always put our representative out there first.
Not me. I show my ass from the gate. So you know what you're getting into.
Exactly. That's that new generation shit. So what I mean by this, I guess I'm torn on the whole. If a man is dating a woman and here's this, y'all don't live together. See, if I live with you, look, baby, the bills is mine. You know what I'm saying? If we share a home together, even if we're not married, if we live together, the rent and the mortgage, I'm taking care of that. Okay. You might got to pay that cable bill, that car insurance, the phone bill, whatever. But the major bill, the man should pay if you live together.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I'm tired of hearing this because I hear my homies been talking about this and they want me to talk about it on the show. That's why I keep going back at this. It ain't just for me. You know, I got homies that talk about this.
It's valid.
And my one man keep getting pissed off about it.
Valid.
He was like, D, why this woman keep expecting me to pay a bill, a light bill or something? He said, D, I got to pay my own bills. And that's the thing he gets mad about because he not coming at her. Like, he said it. He said, D, 1 weekend out of the month, 2 weekends out of the month, he stay at her house. 2 weekends out of the month, she stay at his house. He said, D, but she's starting to make it seem like because I'm there 2 weekends out of the month that I need to be paying some water bills.
Well, it sounds like to me, I don't know. It sounds like to me that she really wants more of a commitment than anything. She wants him to move in or she move in. And
you know what he said to me? And he was right to say this.
And they unify that whole bill thing. But the thing is
bitch, stop living above your means. Go get you an apartment.
No, you should date with intentions.
No, go get you an apartment.
But you should also date with intentions. If that's what you want, be clear on that. Like you know, give the man an option.
You better go rent a goddamn room. $75 a fucking week. If this was pissed me off with some women. Stop living in a house that the rent is $1,300 a month because you want to say you got a house. But you know goddamn well that's your cheap. Paycheck don't cost for you to live somewhere to pay $1,300 a month. You might need to go get that $500, $600 a month rent. But you want to be egotistic. You want people to don't think that you don't have the money to live in a house because you don't want people to know you live in an apartment. Now you're living above your means. Now you get with a brother like me. Now you expecting me to help you pay this goddamn rent that you living in a house that you shouldn't be living in any goddamn way because you can't afford it. I was always taught by my mama, if you can't afford to live somewhere, don't you live there.
Absolutely.
You don't got to. You should never have to ask anybody. I don't care if you fucking me or not. I mean, I don't even care. I'm gonna take it as far as this. I don't even care if you my family. A grown individual, man or woman, should never have to ask anybody to pay their goddamn rent. Never. If you don't have no physical ailment, ain't nothing wrong with you. You in your right mind to go get a job. You should never have to ask nobody to pay your goddamn rent. I don't care how good your coochie is. I don't care how good the ding-a-ling is. Nobody's obligated to pay your goddamn rent. If you can't afford that rent, then you need to move down. You need to step your game down a little bit. Stop living above your means.
Yeah, I mean, I think that just goes without saying. Like I wouldn't expect a man to pay my bills or to pay that if we weren't married and we weren't living together.
Exactly.
And if we're dating, you know, and he wants to gift me with something, that's on him.
No, I'm gifting you with a bag, some clothes.
Or if I want to gift
I'm gifting your ass with a goddamn water bill card.
You know, I'm a very generous woman. See, I don't see money like that. Money's an exchange of energy. So I don't look at it like, oh, I did this for you. I don't do that.
That's not about I'm doing for you. My thing is like
when I'm dating.
My boy's watching. I know he watching. So he want me to keep stretching this. I know he's watching. My thing is, why is it that because you got to look at the whole scenario. If a man is in the same situation as a woman is, he's less than a man if he expects her to buy his shit or to pay for his shit. Why is that? Let me use me as an example. If I got a woman I'm dating, right, and I'm living above my means, she don't live with me, but she come over there enough, and if I start hitting her to pay a bill, you know how much that woman will go talk shit to her girlfriends about me?
We're going to talk about you dirty.
She going to go to her girlfriends and say, do you know this nigga? She going to do this first. Do you know this nigga tried to get me to pay a fucking water bill? This nigga asked me for water bill money. What the fuck? I got my own water bill money. I got my own house.
IMD is like this.
It's the same thing, though, is what I'm trying to figure out. Why, if we do this, then we less than a man?
Because
but if a woman does it, then a man should be doing that because that's his boo. I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Again, in my book, I talk about provision, and that's number 3 for a woman. And in this society and how it's always been, it has always been expected of a man to be the provider.
Exactly.
He's the provider, okay? And so a lot of times, if you haven't grown up with, like I have, with a man in your home providing and being that provider.
No, I haven't.
My
mother was our provider.
It might be skewed. So when you look at a woman and you saw your mom being independent, you have that expectation for a woman. So a lot of time it comes from.
No, it's not an expectation. It's bitch, you can do it. I seen my mama do it.
Right, exactly.
That's my
But
thing.
what that is
With
that's
7 kids. This one chick got 1 kid. This bitch
but
struggling.
IMD,
I'm
that's
like, bitch, how is she struggling with 1 kid and my mama did it with 7?
But listen, that's your projection from what
priorities.
Right. Her priorities were different, but that's your projection. If you're someone like myself who grew up with, my mother didn't work. My father took care of her.
You saw that.
I saw that. I saw my mother could have worked. She was a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
My father said, no, I need somebody home with my children.
Yes.
I can take care of them. I'm the man. My father was a straight alpha man. He took care of everything. He was also very compassionate and gentle, but he was the type of man that, he taught us, he taught us that it was okay to be able to show your emotions to a man. It was okay to let him be a leader in the household and let us get together as one. My mother was also a leader. They were together. Yeah. So that's what I saw. So a lot of times I think it boils down to how we as a community were raised and getting rid of some of that trauma.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Our board is away from me and Lotus, so I'm just getting on the board to read it. So Lotus, you need to give your Cash App. They need your tell them your Cash App.
Oh, they want the Cash App for the book?
I guess the Cash App for the book.
Yeah.
Can you guys? I see you guys are in the comments now. I'm over at the board. Mocha Fitness for Life writes, "This was great. We need healthy relationships." I think this is your daughter, Dumas.
Yeah.
She wants to know. I want to come on the show. Tell them your Cash App. I'm assuming that's for you, Mom.
Okay. I don't know about her. She's the one who taught me how to do this stuff.
Put Mom's Cash App in the comments. Dumas, what's your daughter name? Naisha, put your mom Cash App in the comments so they can see it. You can put that in there for her. We're going to read a couple comments, then we're going to get ready to get up out of here.
Oh, it's $ Tanya Lanham. So that's $TANYA LANHAM. That's my Cash App. It's $15 book if you want it shipped and signed. Just let me know.
You can find it somewhere else, right?
It's also on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, but I because it's the anniversary and I have my own publishing company. Yeah. I published about 50 of these for it, and just to relaunch the book because I want us to have this type of dialogue with men and women. I don't want us to be afraid of that. I think it's time because if you look what's going on with our younger generation, they need help.
So you want to come on Thursdays and sit with me on the couch?
I'll sit with you on the couch.
We're going to have to bring Lotus up on Thursday. Then she off on Thursday, too. So now we're double team me. Fuck it. Both of y'all double
team. We're not going to
double
team you. You know what it is? You're going to be so blessed. Yeah. You're going to be
Bless me, baby.
You're going to be so blessed by this.
I'm going to get some good coochie out of this.
You're going to get a good woman.
Oh, okay. I want good coochie.
You're going to get a good woman.
I'll take the good woman part second, as long as she got good coochie.
Why can't you have it all?
I just want the good coochie.
Why can't you have it all?
I'm cool. I'm very simple. Just have good coochie and know how to cook, and I don't need nothing else from your raggedy ass. That's not much, but I don't need nothing from just know how to cook and don't talk so damn much.
Because you do the talking for both of them.
No, I do a lot of talking, but sometimes I don't like to talk. Like when I'm home, I only do talking when I'm out. Yeah. When I'm home, I'm quiet as a
When
church
I'm
mouse.
home, I don't really talk that much either. Like when we're on the patio having our wine, our cigars, we'll talk.
You smoke cigars too with your man?
Sometimes, yeah.
See, that's why.
I watch football with him too.
Smoke weed with him too?
No, we don't do that, boo.
Somebody like weed is so ill.
It's not. It's not. I'm not. Listen, I'm an herbalist, so I work with.
I smoke all herbal.
I work with the plant. I
Smoke some
work with
herbs
CBD, so that's not
Right,
that. I
Lily?
just don't. I
We're going to do some herbal eggs later.
just don't indulge. I just don't indulge.
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
Me and
It
Lotus
was fun.
RL, this is what is needed on the show. For my core viewers that are watching the show, 80% of the people that watch the show are women. And I know y'all get on me a lot because you hear a man's perspective from everything on this show. You got DJ A and myself. Lily comes up here to break it up sometimes on her day off to help out with the shit. But I think this would be good to add you up here with us. Would that be okay? If
I think that would be great.
we gave
I
her a
love
little
that.
part of the show and she would come up because I know you got because we didn't get into the whole book.
No, we didn't. We didn't cover half.
So-
we didn't get to talk about sexual compatibility either. We can talk about
Next
that much.
Thursday.
Next Thursday we'll talk about that.
So let's have her on the show on Thursday. Is that good for Thursday?
Thursday's good
DJ
for
A,
me.
is Thursday's good? I got to check with DJ A over there. 'Cause you got to make sure he
You might be giving me some therapy sessions.
What? What we do on Thursdays? So, you're not going to be here next Thursday. We might not even have a show then.
Okay. Well,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out.
by then. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we might bring you on Friday. No. Friday is Fashion Funny Fitness Friday. We can't mess that up. We might do We Got You Wednesday. So whatever the case may be, Lotus
but usually
RL
Thursday
will
would be a
back.
good day.
You will
Yeah.
be back. You will
Okay.
be back.
Thank
and
you.
We're going to start having her come up and sit on the couch, and because she got other books, right?
Yes, I do.
So we'll dig into this some more on the next segment when she comes up, and then I'll have her bring up another book, and we'll talk about that, and we'll yell at each other for about 20 minutes. See who likes what.
No.
Lily, how you doing, Lily?
I'm doing fine.
You doing good? All right, Lotus. Final thoughts. Let the people know where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram, Lotus2151. You can I don't do personal Facebook requests unless I know you so, but you can find me on Facebook at Sacred Womb Therapy /Facebook. And that's my platform. I have over 3,000 women that are following me that are really interested in healing their wombs and being there for their husbands, their significant others, and their children. And just, building healthy relationships. So you can find me at Sacred Womb Therapy.
Well, hell, if you got 3,000 women following you, I'm about to follow you.
Yeah. So there.
Find me one of them. I just need one out of
So
the
shout out to
3,000.
Sacred Womb Therapy. That's my program. You can also find me at www.harmonyholisticwellness.com. That's my wellness center. We do weight loss, nutrition. I myself lost 42 pounds now. 42 pounds. I did.
You didn't do the surgery?
No.
You didn't go to Miami and get
No,
robbed?
I'm not doing none of that, bro. My sister is a fitness trainer, so I don't go to her, but shout out to Mocha Fitness.
Hey, Mocha. I know who your sister is.
Yeah,
That's
my
your
sister. That's Ada, yeah. Mocha Fitness.
Ada got married already?
Yeah, you know Ada?
Yeah.
She
I had
got
my
married.
cab once.
What? He lying.
You know what?
See, her husband about to come over here. You're going to have people coming after you, IMD.
It wouldn't be the first time. That's for damn sure.
No,
I'm
but-
just having fun with y'all,
But
man.
I do my own nutrition. Yeah.
It sounds incredible. And
Yeah.
I'm so I got to give a shout out to Haas. Give a shout out to my man
Yes,
Haas. My
Thank
light-skinned
you.
brother, Exit 9, New Brunswick.
He got the connect. Thank
He's
you. Haas.
always plugging me. He's always connecting people, and that's one thing I love about
And
Haas.
he's a real brother.
Oh,
too.
yeah, he's real,
He's
bro.
Haas is a real brother. He's not one of those fake dudes that you see on. They've known you for years and they won't even try to, promote or hook you up or
not Haas.
connect you. He's not like that.
Genuine
so shout
brother.
out to Haas.
Genuine, brother.
you.
Can't wait to see you, Haas. Saturday, July 24th, Comedy Meets Music show right here on our beautiful campus. You coming because we're gonna have a table with you, and we're gonna do our wing battle. And we got two guys chefing, which is my man Haas and his homeboy involved. We got 3
Yeah, they
B's
food is
Fish and
good.
Wings. We got Big Mama's Kitchen. We got
Mm.
Miz's Wings. So we're gonna have a big old wing battle
Sounds
right here on the
good.
campus. So thank you, Lotus Orel, for
Thank
coming
you,
on the show, man. I
IMD.
appreciate you, man. And make sure y'all get the book. You can get it today. Her Cash App is in the comments, right? Your daughter put it in the comments. Go into the comments, send the Cash App.
Or I'll put the PayPal link in there.
She'll
too.
put the PayPal link in the comments. She do delivery, right? They do delivery. You
It
ship
ships.
them.
It ships. In the U.S.
And it's $15. And that includes shipping
That
and
includes
handling?
shipping and handling.
All right, so make sure you guys order the book. It's a great read. It's the Secret of the Masculine and Feminine Energies, a guide to healthy relationships, relationship by divine design.
And put in the comments if there's anything you guys want to discuss for the next segment. Put something in the comments that you want to hear us talk about as far as men and women relationships, because I've been doing this for a long time. So let's get at it. Let's chop it up.
Yeah, but maybe she can help me get married.
I think you're going to. I think it's in the cards. IMD.
I don't believe that shit, bro.
I think it is. You just a little rough. You know what? I pegged you already. You have this big bark. Inside, you just a soft little teddy bear. He is. It's just a bark. He's a soft little teddy bear inside. He just needs that anointing is going.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this.
So he the alpha in the last one.
Try Jesus.
You don't see no alpha.
I don't see no alpha.
I don't see no alpha in you. You don't see no alpha in me.
No.
Oh, hey, DJ, can I get ain't nothing but the dog in me?
That's my song, though.
Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow 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 yippee yo yippee yay.
But you know, most men hide behind that persona because
No, I'm a dog. I don't give a damn.
They don't, well, a couple of them too. One of my good friends, he's.
I'm not a cheater though. That's not what I am. I'm not a cheater though. That's not what I am.
Well, that's
Thank you, DJ A. I appreciate that.
This is so cute right here.
Dogs, real dogs. This ain't bad. Fucking purple. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude our segment with Miss Lotus Rael, aka Tanya Capru. Thank you so much for being on the show. We will have her back real soon because I'm going to have her as pretty much a segment on the show so we can get a woman's perspective on my craziness so y'all don't be mad at me every day and cuss me out. All right, DJ A, you ready? It's time for the End of the Morning Jam with DJ A. The End of the Morning Jam with DJ A is sponsored by IMD Entertainment. Planning your next event, then allow IMD to provide the entertainment. No events too big or too small. We got the best prices in town. Now, if you are a musical artist, like to have your music in rotation on the End of the Morning Jam with DJ A on the Wake Up Show, please submit your 2-track, city and state that you represent, and your stage name to this email.
Sugarfoot. No, don't send it to Sugarfoot. DJ A, Underdog Productions @gmail.com.
When submitting your 2-track, city and state that you represent, and your stage name to that email, most importantly, make sure that music is not trash or we will not
play that ass.
It's time for the End of the Morning Jam with DJ A right here on the Wake Up Show with IMD.
Let's go, the rhythm for back forth until the sunrise, till the sunrise, till the sunrise.
Candles are only light lit, bright lights are only found here. It takes two to build a love right. 2-step, take two until the sunrise. Ooh, girl, you're on the road now. Where we are, we wanna come down. Love lasts long, it's not a long night. We going again into the sunrise. Come meet me offshore. Evening, day to day. Swim in the ocean, long as your waves involved. Keeping track of time so we don't waste it all. It's getting closer. When the morning breaks, I'm catching Z. Soon as you be in me, losing energy and I'll be fast asleep. Let's go, the rhythm for back forth until the sunrise, till the sunrise. Let's go, the rhythm for back forth until the sunrise, till the sunrise. Breathe now, I'm snoozing lifestyle. Gotta recharge, we draining our clock. This time on in, it started when the clock began. Your mood is in, can't wait to call up all your friends. Eyes closed, the sun shines off. Body lit, girls, look at the light off. The energy is flowing through from you to me. I'm going deep, it's wet, it's like I'm at the beach. Come meet me offshore. Evening, day to day. Swim in the ocean, long as your waves involved. Keeping track of time so we don't waste it all. It's getting closer. When the morning breaks, I'm catching Z. Soon as you be in me, losing energy and I'll be fast asleep. Let's go, the rhythm for back forth until the sunrise, till the sunrise. We'll be going till the sun. Let's go, the rhythm for back forth until the sunrise, till the sunrise. We'll be going. going till the sunrise. We'll be going till the sunrise, baby. We'll be going till the sun. The moon's the only one. Oh, baby, till the sunrise. Oh.
Camera from the Bulls back on his bull again.
Pop up at your crib, big lock tucked by the ribs. Treat these niggas like a label, but contracts on your head. Big work on the table, whole gang getting fed. We don't know niggas' angles, might be working with the feds. Heard that nigga was a rat, well we just called it Cool Red. Nigga used to sell crack, got him for a couple squares. Now these niggas looking scared. Got the AR with the Jordan sign. When I pull it out, you getting head. Fuck the goat, I'm the bed. Been eating all these rappers. Grand Reaper with the ratchet. Van Diesel when the stick shift. You better dodge or get ran, bitch. I ain't with the threats, let your man know. I keep a tech in the Lambo. Spray it with my chest like I'm Rambo. Here for the checks like my last show. Better come correct to get canceled. I got the gas like I'm Scarecrow. Fontaine in my Dutch. I'm up, I'm stuck like I'm Mirdo. I said I'm stuck like I'm Pesos. Can't fit these jeans with my bankroll. We done ganged up, CMD. Welcome to the new death row. Niggas acting like the king don't put it down. Niggas acting like the gang don't be around. First you throw that ass up, then bring it down like that. Fuck it, rock it on my lap next to the ground. Niggas acting like the king don't put it down. Niggas acting like the gang don't be around. First you throw that ass up, then bring it down like that. Pocket rocket on my lap next to the ground.
Up from the pocket out the waist, whoa. Glock 19 to his face, whoa. I don't drink liquor, smoke gang, whoa. Smoke on the out, one taste, whoa. Jay-Z and I don't really chase them hoes. Last time I tried, I almost dropped my pole. Nigga said fuck nice, had to wipe a nigga nose. Ain't with the net, I ain't the one you wanna troll. Got a nigga low, which header wanna go? Front door or the back, which one you wanna blow? Coming like beans, wet hand, you like to roll. Better pick one or they both might go. We split the pill, now we both on go. Share love with their dick, now she can't let go. Call up my account, need a red Lambo. Bandana red on the black Rambo.
Niggas acting like the king don't put it down. Niggas acting like the gang don't be around. First you throw that ass up, then bring it down like that. Fuck it, rock it on my lap next to the ground. Niggas acting like the king don't put it down. Niggas acting like the gang don't be around. First you throw that ass up, then bring it down like that. Fuck it, rock it on my lap next to the ground.
Yeah. And I tell you, I'm so much better. Rock with me, rock with me, rock with me, watch this homie from the 09, bring it back to your city, rock with me, rock with me, rock with me, watch this homie from the 09, bring it back to your city like ring the alarm, bring my arm, feeling the long time it's been coming for the level I'm on. You straight to too loose, I just pedal them all. Who knows about the GNs? I'll be informing you all. Feeling it in my solar plex, I'm the next phenomenon like most def, and I'm most definitely the best in my generation. Not my saying, shout out to the person who wrote it on my paper, peers naysaying you. Hating ass, wasting ass, contemplating more than creating ass. Whack rappers, Grandpappy will call you whipping snappers, but that don't even matter anymore. He's dead and gone, but forever in our cause. The attention I drew like Barrymore carries on into the minds of legends I've seen before. Head small, but lyrics bigger than a megazord. Metaphors of brutalities to mental bones, but normalities to the squad. Squad deep, but shallow in the arts. The circle just big enough to fill up in the dodge bump. What these haters saying, acting like God. Know I'm the chief like Kansas City, and none of them messing with me. Okay, guess it's time for hip hop. Check your wristwatch, tune in to hip hop. Okay, guess it's time for hip hop. Check your TikTok, let me see them heads pop. Rock with me, rock. Ride with me, rock with me. Watch this homie from the 09, bring it back to your city. Rock with me, rock with me, rock with me. Watch this homie from the 09, bring it back to your city. Like, I don't think you understand my conundrum. Let me hold my city down with my thumbs up. How did we come to the point where we can't put no words? Baby, talk mesmerize his pocket big would turn over in the grave. We're making the great mistake at the plate, eating tracks like steak on my plate, knowing what's at stake at this very day. I'm very complacent. Right now I'm facing this, but we'll pocket faces and get you over faces. Have the women chasing. Do I really even got to say it? Why BOE to the death of me? Better have respect for me, cause I give it my all like it's going to a charity. That's a guarantee. Step into the competition like you couldn't bury me. If I gave you shoulder pads and a silver helmet with blue lining, good timing. Oh my G, my rhyming has you playing Clue and lyrics crime free. I be the only genius you need. Facts indeed. Check time and money. Let me get them up to speed. This is free speech. No, it's not for free. Watch this young and grow from his planet seed and pocket your green. Okay, guess it's time for hip hop. Check your wristwatch, tune in to hip hop. Okay, guess it's time for hip hop. Check your TikTok. Let me see them heads pop. Rock with me. Rock with me. Rock with me. Watch this homie from the 09, bring it back to your city. Rock with me. Rock with me. Rock with me. Watch this homie from the 09, bring it back to your city.
Genius. Fold your hands now and let us pray that I will never see a wedding day. No, there be no wedding cake on this pleasant face. I put that on Kurt Franklin and Pastor Mace. I switch ladies like the weather going sun to rain, like late April to early May. I give game, but mama, I don't play. And fuck tomorrow, we living for the day. We living for the day. Before I eat it, I'ma say my grace. We living for the day. You better keep your hands off my fucking plate. We living for the day. I need that money like yesterday. We living for the day. I wish I had an extra hour, shit, an extra day. You already know what we're cooking here. Mama from the Bahamas know what to put in there. A little pimp, a little player, a little millionaire. Cause that's exactly what we're building here. It's a vibe, it's a feeling, yeah. This ain't for the faint of heart, don't bring your children there. This that grown folks, ladies by the boatload. Pistol in your overcoat, I bought it just in case. We're living for the day. Before I eat it, I'ma say my grace. We're living for the day. You better keep your hands off my fucking plate. We're living for the day. I bought it just in case. We're living for the day. I wish I had an extra hour, shit, an extra day.
Hands up, put your hands up. Hands up, put your hands up. Hands up, hands up, put your hands up. Hands up, put your hands up. Hands up, put your hands up.
You want together all alone. Hold it together, girl, I'm on my way. Whatever way, don't make it long. You heard me, girl, I'm on my way. I'm driving with the diamond in the back. Some rooftop, your favorite little fancy car. Escaping on the road. Your baby's coming home. I'm driving with the diamond in the back. Some rooftop, your favorite little fancy car. Escaping on the road. Yeah. Your baby's coming home. Soon as I get there, I'm gonna go all night, go all night. Well, when I get there, keep stopping at the red lights. So I decide to call. It ain't the driver's fault. Quit begging, I'll be there, but when? How about a couple minutes? Multiply by 10, I'm steady driving, deciding whatever the best lane is for me to drive in. Hear me clear and loud. Stay calm, keep your mood on shift. I do the driving, yeah. Traffic blocking me from you. It's not what you want. You want together all alone. Hold it together, girl, I'm on my way. Whatever way, don't make it long. You heard me, girl, I'm on my way. I'm driving with the diamond in the back, sunroof top, your favorite little fancy car, escaping on the road. Your baby's coming home. I'm driving with the diamond in the back, sunroof top, your favorite little fancy car, escaping on the road. Yeah. Your baby's coming home. Soon as I get there, I'm gonna go all night, go all night. Well, when I get there, keep stopping at the red lights. So I decide to call. It ain't the driver's fault. Diamond in the back, 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 diamond in the back. Yeah, yeah. Driving with that diamond in the back. Baby's coming home. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, your favorite little fancy car, escaping on the road. Your baby's coming home. I'm driving with the diamond in the back, sunroof top, your favorite little fancy car, escaping on the road. Yeah. Your baby's coming home. Diamond in the back, 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 diamond in the back.
Hands up. They don't wanna go to war with the GOAT yet. Big strap, all black, call it Kodak. This nigga been snapping like a Kodak, but I'll take you out the picture like I'm high def. Bunch of drags hanging with me like I'm Wyclef. Couple shooters on the roofs and they all steps. Niggas go behind your back like a drop step. Hit him with the kite, turn him to a hot mess. Like a up, little nigga. Big dog and you a pup, little nigga. I played the club, I'm in the cut, little nigga. Now I'm playing the class, but shit is up, get with us. I'm surprised you guys is still alive. New King, feel like LeBron, I'm in my prime. Kobe, homie, my dunk, I'm so high, ain't came down yet, like I stay in the sky. No, big baby, he's so crazy, he your 80s, baby, they ain't even playing. Your flow sound weak and basic, face it, baby, your whole name lean the facelift. The king got the speakers quaking, I leave a greasy nigga shaking piece of bacon. We don't even see you haters, I get money all day, you just dream of paper. Yeah, hands up, you hit us in the club, nigga, better stand up. My niggas in the field, gotta get them bands up. If it's real, I don't care how you feel, good to still tell a motherfucker. Hands up, you niggas ain't scared, put a couple bands up. I'm smoking on a pad, nigga, chop a can up. If it's real, I don't care how you feel, good to still tell a motherfucker. Shinobi. Bitch, I'm a king like a cobra. Don't got me feeling so cozy. I do not fuck with no brocos. Y'all niggas still with them roaches. Y'all cannot fuck with my old flow. Try if you wanna get ugly. Who send me ugly? Shoot if you lucky. I'm in the coupe with the windows drew up. Tints on that bitch, I'm like fuck it. Bitch in the back and she bout to roll up. I'ma just one to them fuck it. Call up the squad, put a price in your head, put the heat in your face like an oven. Dang. Hands up, hands down. You fucking with the wavy, can you get your ass drowned? I do not fuck with sucker shit. sit up 20 toes down. Enough for two niggas, you niggas just clowns. A lot of niggas still stuck on the bullshit. The rumors always buzzing like a hornet. But if you ain't getting to that money bag, yo, I don't wanna hear nothing from a broke bitch. I think I'ma aim up and I'm focused. You don't think I'm dangerous, you don't know shit. Westbrook in the clutch, I'm explosive. All my niggas from the dirt like locusts. Yeah, hands up. You hear this in the club, nigga, better stand up. My niggas in the field, gotta get them bands up. If it's real, I don't care how you feel. Grip the steel, tell a motherfucker. Hands up. You niggas ain't scared, put a couple bands up. I'm smoking on a pad, nigga, chop a can up. If it's real, I don't care how you feel. Grip the steel, tell a motherfucker. Hands up. Yeah. Got it.
D&D, I just wanna know what you can see in me. Hopefully it's something with that MTV. Praying that this doesn't leave an empty me. D&D, turning on my phone is for my sanity. Lately I've been feeling like these rhyming schemes don't matter as much as those social feeds, TV, Instagram things we tweet. Seems like we really trapped in something we don't need. Got women getting ass shots, posting X-rated things just for attention. That's not the love that you need. Who do I wanna be? Someone that you love or someone that you need? Truthfully, I always wonder who is listening. Haven't put a project out since last spring. This ventilation is for those napping and for those asking. I've been snapping on tracks, feeling more like a lab rat than a genius. Demons seem to be back this season. Can't just pick a reason like that dude from TDE. Keep the phone on D&D, explode like TNT. Look, D&D, constantly just searching for my inner peace. Bangers keep on busting from my inner peace. Summer is clip after clip like movie scenes. D&D, one in time for me, God gave me quarantine. Scripture after scripture, tell them all on me. Words can't break you down, but they'll make bleed. I'm the pen scribbling on the canvas of life. Overstanding, I'm not a brush, but I can still right my wrongs. Whether you're thick or you're fine, I like both. Rather be a shepherd than a goat, there's way too many of those, huh? By those standards, know I'm too much to handle. Know they can't hold a candle, my flame turn them to sanding. Never had time to panic, haters words I can't them. Better than overscanning and constantly overpanning. Guess I've been wildin' out, something like a loose cannon. Never been a joke with cadence. Had the people here chanting, always was a lucid dreamer. Coming from different planet, been going through lots of changes. These women ain't understanding how it's time for myself and my career selfish. Makes me think love ain't real, got us feeling helpless. Tell me why should I settle for less? Got that shit off my chest, love myself the best. Always have, any chick killing that will never last. Tired of arguments or discussion, shifting my path. Better off on my own, ain't no reading into that. Till my hat low, rap flow is 06D way, they can't cross me. Recover like King James in time for block parties. Since 16 I've been striving for pop party. Industry been slipping, guess I'm my barleys. Elementary rappers, fake trappers, wanna be snipers. When this game was elevated, probably wasn't diapers. What happened to dropping knowledge? They can't even decipher what was supposed to be lessons to keep us from all this dying. Boys ain't just for artists, they using them to lifers. This isn't one of those tracks where the artist is out crying. I'm just trying to keep it 100, never been one for lying. I gotta spill all my thoughts before my cell ends up dying. D&D. Tell me why should I settle for less?
Ha! Clint Beast on the board.
Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. These broke niggas getting out of pocket. These broke bitches getting out of pocket. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. These broke niggas getting out of pocket. These broke bitches getting out of pocket. Real nigga to the death for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Lifestyles of a dope boy. Call me anything but a broke boy. All I see is green, I'm like goat boy. Hands waving, wrist looking like a stroke boy. We ain't talking unless it's cash involved. Got a question for you haters, is you mad or no? I got your rent money in my pocket. Couple hundred car notes up in the closet. They say it ain't tricking if you got it. Yeah, I'm checking withdrawals and deposits. I'm blowing paper like a suka. Another bottle dedicated to the Uber. It ain't a question if we got a section. These false state farming, discount double checking. Gonna be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. These broke niggas getting out of pocket. These broke bitches getting out of pocket. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. These broke niggas getting out of pocket. These broke bitches getting out of pocket. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. I see you on my pages trying to follow. I know you mad, be the hashtag. Emoji checks and money bags, what you looking at? The bitches got you in your feelings. Used to like my shit, now you wanna kill me? You throwing shade while I'm getting paid. I don't follow trends, I'm too busy setting ways. These unofficial niggas, they be in the way. I'm screaming OFG the team with the official gang. I'm fanning money when I'm sweating swag. You need to get a job at Nike with your checking ass. I feel like Grancy, I'm a G boy. So many hustles think I need to find a decoy. Real ones turn to real ones. Since you checking out my money when the bills come. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. These broke niggas getting out of pocket. These broke bitches getting out of pocket. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. Don't be checking for me unless you got a check for me. These broke niggas getting out of pocket. These broke bitches getting out of pocket.
You know, I think we need to talk. You and I both know that it's really over between us. And I've come to a conclusion that I can't take it anymore. I think that we need to make a decision on what we're going to do with our lives. I mean, we've tried and it's just not working out. And I just think that, you know, the only way to solve this problem is somebody's got to move. We can't go on this way. It's fuss and fight.
Every day there's an argument about something stupid. I can't remember the last time I heard a kind word from you. What am I gonna do? Tell me what we're gonna do. Somebody's gotta move, babe.
We can't go on this way.
Hear what I say, hear what I say.
Somebody's gotta move. This house ain't big enough for you and me no more. No. You work during the day,
I work at night. We hardly see each other.
anymore. No. There's so much neglect and no respect. It's time for us to say goodbye. Bye, bye, bye. Somebody's gotta move. We can't go on this way. Understand what I'm saying? Somebody's gotta move. This house ain't big enough for you and me no more. No. Oh, there's so much neglect and no respect. It's time for us to say goodbye. Bye, bye, bye. Somebody's gotta move. Oh, we can't go on this way. Did you hear what I said? No. Somebody's gotta move. Somebody's gotta move. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. No. No, somebody's gotta move. I ain't going nowhere, babe. Every day there's an argument. Back your name. It won't slowly out the door, babe. Somebody's gotta go. This is my house, my TV, my phone. Everything belongs to me, babe. See you when I see you, when I see you, when I see you.
And that's going to conclude the end of the morning jam with DJ A. Big shout out to Grace Little, man. Trenton, New Jersey. If you're tuning in, Mercer County, you know your boy IMD loves you. That's going to conclude the end of the morning jam with DJ A, sponsored by IMD Entertainment. Planning your next event, then allow IMD to provide you entertainment. No events too big or too small. We got the best prices in town. Hey, do you need a DJ for your next event? A comedian, a poet, a show host, a singer, may even a live band. If that's you, then send me an email at Darrell, DARRELLIMD @gmail.com for your quote today. Again, the end of the morning jam with DJ A is sponsored by IMD Entertainment. Planning your next event, then allow IMD to provide the entertainment. No events too big or too small. We got the best prices in town. Now, that's going to wrap up today's show. It has been a Thankful Thursday right here on the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media, visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We're serving you from Camden, New Jersey to California and every city and state and town in between. You have been tuned into the Wake Up Show. It's a Thankful Thursday. I'm thankful for Central Air. That's what I was thankful for today. Central Air. I'm thankful for Central Air. I'm thankful for a good shower head. You know, take good showers. I'm thankful for that, okay? So it has been a great Thankful Thursday. Thank you, Briggs Pryor. Briggs writes, IMD, the show was definitely entertaining. It's going to keep getting better and better. So I want to give we're about to recap today's show. We did enough ads today. We paid some bills. If not, they'll kick us off, whatever. So we had a great show today. It's been a Thankful Thursday. Now it's the first of the month, DJ A. It's July 1st. It's 4th of July weekend coming up. Man, I'm excited about the weekend. I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing this weekend, which is R&R, because my work weekends start July 11th. So I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna get me some sunshine and some cookout somewhere this weekend. So, but it's a Thursday. It's a beautiful Thursday out there. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area: thunderstorms, flash flood warning today. Thunderstorms, flash flood warning. When I was just stepped out, I seen some sprinkles coming down, so it's raining here in Camden already. So we're looking for thunderstorms, flash flood warnings, a high of 89, low of 68, with a 90% chance of precipitation this evening. All right, happy birthday to each and every one of you guys out there celebrating your birthday. If it's your birthday, it is definitely your Earth Day. Please enjoy your day, but most importantly, do not drink and drive if it's your birthday. Please do not drink and drive if it's your birthday. Sports news of the day, we got the NBA playoffs, Milwaukee and Atlanta, pivotal game 5, Milwaukee versus Atlanta with a pivotal game 5. The series is tied up 2 games apiece. All right, whoever wins is going to take a strong command in the series in order to go to the NBA Finals. So we got Major League Baseball on. Also, WNBA. Don't forget about the beautiful ladies out there playing ball. The men are on, but the women are on too. And I don't know about you, but I like watching beautiful women dribble and basketballs getting sweaty. So tune into the WNBA tonight as well. We got Major League Baseball on tonight. All right, gospel song of the day was my man Todd Delaney today. We did Todd Delaney today. Double play by Todd Delaney today. We were supposed to do our Billboard Top 10, but we didn't even get into that today. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Today we had on the show Lotus Rael, author, philanthropist from North Jersey, here on the show. She has a couple books out. It was a great interview, great talk, and I just wanted to break her in today because some of y'all said I was being hard on her. Briggs talking about, where Briggs right? Briggs wrote, she ain't coming back on the show, IMD. Briggs, we just talked outside, man. She said she's coming back. I'm going to have her on Thursdays, and if her husband's watching, hey, listen, man, I just like having fun. You know, it's just all in good fun getting a male's perspective about things that go on in relationships. And I ain't going to sugarcoat my stuff, you know, and that's why I like your wife being on the show, because she's going to give us a female's perspective and she's going to get right back with me. And that's all right. You know, it's good, healthy conversation. And that's all it's about. So if I offended you, I apologize. If I offended anybody that is watching the show today, I apologize. That's not my intention. My intention is just to have some fun while being educated and bring you guys a quality show. But I hope she comes back. Briggs, come on, Briggs. She says she's going to come back. If she don't come back, Briggs, me and you going to laugh our asses off about it. I promise you that. But shout out to Lotus Roel, man, a.k.a. Tanya Kopru, who is the author of The Secret of the Masculine and Feminine Energies, A Guide to Healing Relationship. And the book is quite interesting. I've been reading through it. So it's definitely a good read. Make sure you support her. It's Relationships by Divine Design. All right, so make sure y'all support her, and she'll be coming back on the show, hopefully, in the near future. Watch out, Briggs. All right, so my girl Lily, shout out to Lily for stopping by like she does on her Thursdays when she make her little pop-ups. I love it when Lily pops by because she always brings gifts. She always brings gifts. Thanks for the gifts, Lily. Okay, Star G writes, all this yellow is offending me. Well, my other T-shirt sweated it out because it got kind of warm in here, y'all. DJ A over here is some, if I put the camera on, hey, DJ A got on some Speedos and a flip-flop, y'all. That's it. Speedos and a flip-flop. He ain't got no shirt on. No, he just laying there like this. But, yup, it feels good in here, though. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. We will be back tomorrow with our Fashion Funny Fitness Friday show. We got Will Trax coming on the show tomorrow. Hopefully we got my man Rob Bass. Let's cross my fingers. Hopefully I got that message today that he will be on the show tomorrow. So we'll have Rob Bass, man, and we'll also have Will Trax on the show. They'll be talking about their 4th of July weekend performance over in Philadelphia, Saturday, July 3rd, because this is 4th of July weekend. So make sure you tune in tomorrow with our Fashion Funny Fitness Friday right here on the Wake Up Show with IMD. All right, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this show. Like we say, when we close each and every show, this show may bear my name, but this is not my show. This is your show, Lee. This is your show, Briggs Pryor. Reese from Philly, where you been at, man? Oh, now you in the comments. So Reese writes, where you best this weekend? I got to read a comment from Reese, because Reese always gives good comments, and I ain't get a chance to read none from you today, Reese. Because before we go, though, I just want to thank you guys for being patient with us. And matter of fact, before we go, I want to personally thank Cha-Cha, Man Cakes, Nye, Uncle Joe, the whole team that has put this studio together and have made it look the way it's looking. I'm getting used to moving stuff around for as cameras and lightings and mics, but I do appreciate y'all patience as I get things situated. So when we do interviews, or not just interviews, just guests on the show. When guests come on the show, we want to take them to the couch. We want to show off this beautiful studio. So I just want to make sure that the cameras, the lighting, and the microphone is all good and still do it live. That's the one thing about a live show. There's no cut, there's no action, there's no editing, there's no taping. This thing is ran live. So I just want to take the time out before we close out today's show. Thank y'all for being patient with me when we're doing this show. And you got to deal with some dead time, some dead sound sometimes, me yelling at DJ A sometimes, DJ A farting or something, me trying to get a light this way. I just want to thank you guys for your patience and still tune in as we perfect this studio and bring you guys a quality show each and every day right here on WCMD Media. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. Don't forget, man, it's hot out there. Make sure you check on the elderly. Make sure you take 3 showers today. This is not a 1 shower day. I already changed my shirt twice. So this is a 3 shower day. Okay, don't let the rain fool you. Just because it's raining don't mean you don't need to take a shower. Get your ass in that water today. All right? I hope y'all stay cool out there. With that being said, I love you with the love of God. And love God, live life to the fullest, and along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till tomorrow morning, God willing, we'll see y'all again. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. It's a Thankful Thursday. Be thankful out there today for whatever reason. Just be thankful. Peace, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.